Oh no, but the okay, allegations here. Who evidence?
Why dance?
Mrs. Allegations here who can say a man for and discuss issues bina wamuji na wamakwa kwaje. Wild allegations now the twins and trophy be no.
Why wild allegations? One thing one smart smart allegations say one more can about media forbidding said time manager mama ya president no much bribe I can say more any who good than matter the body. Only that I video.
And ononaka does it mean say yetima validate and say some no can
nobody who has come out to why na about saying and I can't say the smart guy here no correct. Come back to me. And not just be pretenders. You are in the media space, you know what is going on. Why I ain't not evidence. Or people chat about the friends with Jaya dancing. I'm not evidence. You know. And until we start speaking the truth, our country will not develop.
Okay, now you move ahead.
Move ahead.
Yebisa, how is it affecting Kolibu? One more operational activities. 5 million CDC year. Buying so to meet your mom.
I affect you because the car I was if you are moving top a draw edit to another national health or people national health insurance card of how I'm going more. I'm going to do no. Maybe as part of their internal generated funding member capi na be over strategy over Omuchimi Esino, Omuchimi Emyasika Empire is that Adiano. Most of the health workers are more, but we are doing and not see a problem. Accommodation. So there are major challenges at Kolibuna and Kahir hospital. They can't oh man no. But no. But it's not.
Honorable Battle baby, your mammy, now, get okay. Yes, yeah.
Aha. You know, music someone yet, family, I mean, music has some yakra. So could you go far? Then you know, and also couldn't do the same thing. If you was say, baby, a day, the car aquacura. Na actually to a mile and power. And a cathedral. And a cathedral crowd. That's not a priority. And I keep saying it's very respectful a number of people who disagree with me. Opinion Christian never passing will be. Somebody one more movie on my aircraft, most from the piece of passing. One more said the only said the right thing must be done. But the most important thing to note is that health sector, no, a very critical sector, and we are buying. Only in the health sector. Then we don't need it. They are then go even and Sabapa. They are conform machine. We have a problem.
Okay. Inti Pamben Sona, Yabefa Sonia Chomo, Yanity as a finance minister, Babe Chiremo, and Obibu Akonta de Achegana for through a year more parliamentarians, and I'm a young I am of suspended COVID sick and Dabe.
For now, dear.
Oh, honorable. I'm saying BB attracting attention. Okay. How you need 100 points, honorable Kwame Mita Kando. And this in Russia, but you need what Jaboso. Now, or your ranking member, Parliamentary Select Committee on Health, on an yen in common, or Manakati. A better friend be near the Avian common. How you need 100 points. Now, it's also a dream, baby, at the Befania 050372 1744 050372 1744. What are the adventure the Befana can kind? A yama would need 100.9. Non so on upon Simano, yes, sir. Okay, what's sign about Manzo? Hello, honorable.
Yes, sir, Mark.
Aha, good. It's not what can be.
And I'm just a business statement for the week. Be just.
What won't be at this hour?
Aha, because.
Because yes, about 16 questions we were so baby Yano.
Almost every week, it will be a friend.
Oh, that's okay. Hello. Oh. Hello, oh, there I'm sad, network down. I had you anyway. But my young gentleman said, baby, on a network, you know, the moon yet. Ugusu a wutie Ghana muntie ewo ni 100.9 na wadwin cho de befa 0503721744 0503721744 ayaresa bia kesepa ewo Ghana ha ayefre ni Kolebu command yedi ni nyina ne se aban ede omoka according to the chief executive officer ede Makolebu anu di sema ode to ye health committee ye ni mebre omo bonsra omo ede omo sra hwe no ko ho no HSA aban de omoka ye 5 million Ghana cedis ani nyina ne ye COVID-19 sika ejesa aban utua edema omo Kolebu wona kasa no ye ne mpanyefo ye bum enye omo ye no ombedi nkomo na aban mu mpanyefo nso ye bisa se ede ne ye beye na ye dia found because according to Dr. Pokuware Ampoma a oye CEO de ma eye Kolebu no o kire se yade a ha wo mo papa ama mu sika sam ni nyina no ato apye ho a ha wo mu dwumedie wo Kolebu ayaresa bia ho pamna kan bozo
Abusua dia Magjari kan no ewo de bokrata ahodo nim na ba bia metene aye enkwesita krata fa to so nan watasa management e da Kolebu teaching hospital one kran ha wo mutasa eka mini wo mu ntia mo adwuma ya no ayente pa na ka ban ti wo mu aye 5 million Ghana cedis ebra COVID-19 ba ye na mu nyina ye manimsam Kolebu teaching hospital ho ena ne kasia no ayefo obi a ho ne yede ne ko nipa kro da ha ya ma wundro ya ma wei adwumayefo munyina ha munya wei munkrakra no ya ma no ba bi na aye se adwuma nyina ema ka ba beto ho aye 5 million Ghana cedis ya anya kaketoa na ebra emra sebeda fie womu sapomden so tu anama koye ena wode asem ya tuja na kwabena minta kan no ya ne ya ne kase ya ahoma no antumi anyina so yi ena wo kire se ayade bia ha tene pa kire se yankoti aduromre no ane ahan na sabi ayasabia de betumi ate wonum katitiri di ente se na sika kura baaye ebra COVID-19 baaye nya sika ketwa ya World Bank for de ma ne enwa de ma IMF for de ma sika bebrebe ente se beka baaye nsa wontumi mu ho akonta papa bia kakra bi nso a woyi de ama Kolebu teaching hospital nso a wontumi anyi ema ka ba beda ho aya 5 million Ghana cedis a anope de bokrate ede ho asem aba anti mark na chese
enchiremo wo no
okay what de kwaku agema amen enso mfoni aba
all right yeah to us
ayo abusiafo me to aso a Ghanaian Times mu anana mitina no afei ononyamfo Francis Asenso Boate ene wo kase wo tese aban ewe aya Sagrami housing project no the edia be pa no obetumi aye na eho beba mfaso ama Ghana fo esanse yantumi nya adan bebrebe wei na nka nwura mu akekesa akwa no ya ne sa anya yie enti aban be se kwampa obefa so a ye betumi akurakura no a na etimu ayefe ya dodo no a ebetumi akọ nsra ewo ehwo anase ebinumu akwakwati edan no atenemu na de bokata me de abei aya de bokata ye friend say daily guide na daily guide anim hanum say ode ekukudam mfoni abetoa ye wodi kan aya kwabena bankwa ye boa wono na de bokata ba kuno kase eba no national chairmanship dibire no a wawure di nkan no ne awatoa no so ye owura Steven ayensu intim na owura Steven intim yi we kan wa wakompre num national chairman no wakwa ba kwa anya ye mienu anya ye miensa ena nan we kan wa de etoso enum ena wo kure afei oba tampa ketichemfu a wono de wakwa no post kire se national women organizer no wono ne sante ne tapetashi da bia wonam bia wote ne mpampan wate ba bia aboso de wato aso eye jombu adu waye General Secretary Madam Kwabuzia Domo tradition ya wasa to aso bio se womuntu abama no ena de oto aso the last but not the least Henry Nanabuati eye nanabi na bi nso gyina mu sɛ yɛnto no so abɛ na ɔmmɛyɛ national organizer ɛmfama MPP amanyɔkɔ beebi a Samia Wuku eduruyɛ no ɔpɛ sɛ ɔto aso na de ɔbɛka kyerɛ sɛ enipa a akɔpeke forms yɛ a wɔn pɛ so wɔn gyina na yɛto wɔn so aba ɛde ma MPP amanyɔkɔ no enipa baako 50 ɛna akɔpeke forms ya wɔn gu so ɛyɛ onanyamfoɔ kan wɔfori ata efunu bɛda na nkwa amenam COVID-19 ho akontabuo no afei deɛ wagye atom so wɔbɛkɔ akɔbu na wɔde atrɛ Ghanafoɔ afei tɔre site ahodoɔ a yɛkɔ nsrahwɛ no kampani tɛ sɛ yɛtwa $10 million ya yɛde kɔ akɔyɛ nsiesie wɔ hɔnom nyinaa yɛ a wɔde sika yɛ abɛto amampani da hanom a wɔsere ɛwɔ saa sika yi ho UK Parliament ɛna wasaman yɛ mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ nan na mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ bɛyɛ deɛ bɛn na wɔn kɔ akɔyɛ wɔ UK hɔ wɔde wɔn ho asɛm ɛte aba nkwadaa bi nam hanom ɛda ha sɛ yɛ a wɔn nom sisa saa adeɛ no a mmaayɛ no a wɔn yɛfrɛ wɔn gyempo sire queens no ayɛ a wɔn tenatena sport ahodoɔ ɛne paabu ahodoɔ bi no a adeɛ no a ɛsɛ nwusie wɔm na ahoma tenten bi so a wɔn tinimi no wɔn agya no puo no nkwadaa nketewa o ɛne wɔn ti bi secondary school nkwadaa na school mpanimfoɔ no kyerɛ sɛ na mo ano pɛtututu mpo ne yɛmfo wɔ so no mo ampɛsie ma mu nie na deɛ du anyimira deɛ na mo bɛdie school nkwadaa nti wɔn suspend 7 student na wɔn ɛnom saa sise yɛ a mɛka ho asɛm ɛwɔ ha na Teobokra ta daily guide mu abrɔfo no da bi ade a wɔn yɛ nie wɔn tetawa wɔnyɛ ska abroso no ne akɔtam asɛm bi abɛtare kom ɛna wakɔ rape asomasi wakɔ rape ɔbɛnten tabɛya ne wɔn abɔ date ne kɔ kyerɛkyerɛ ne ade wo sika nyinaa na ewura bi ade saa asɛm ne bi kɔto Cristiano Ronaldo so ya ewura no sika a wɔde every Cristiano Ronaldo ho aya $375 million wɔn wato wɔn mɔbrɛ bi a wɔnyɛ adwuma bi a wɔte hɔ ɛna obi ayire no ho bɔ ne bra no wakɔ court sɛ yɛnde $375 million mfama no adaya Cristiano Ronaldo repu no dabɛyi wɔse 2009 ɛwɔ Las Vegas atɛpa atɛ dada dabi ɛhɔ ɛna judge ne tena sɛ saa asɛm no ewura ne de to Cristiano Ronaldo so no wabɔ to agu aka mo hɔ dodo da bia mo ho so obi kɔpɛ na mo akɔfa asɛm bi de abɛfofore no mo so obi kɔ a na mo akɔfa asɛm bi de abɛfofore no a saa asɛm no a wɔde to abrantie Cristiano Ronaldo so no wayi de ato baabi na the Democrat me de bɛyi ɛyɛ de friend sa Republic Press na enim hanom sɛ ɛna ɔde His Excellency the former president John Dramani Mahama Mfoni Abatua ɔne mampani na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo His Excellency ɛna wɔte ano yi Professor Michael Quay nso gyina nkyɛn wɔ na kane mampani John Dramani Mahama ɛna wɔka kyerɛ mampani na Ado sɛ wɔno na mamuo no katasesa no proyɛ na wɔsi wɔtu aseɛ no emom omu a ɛbɛpɛnte katasesa no proyɛ akyerɛ no no ɛne yɛtaataa wɔ mu but adwuma no ankasa deɛ wɔntu aseɛ ensamtrafoɔ bebree aka wɔn ano atum ɛna mampani na Ado huhuo nti wɔno wɔte wɔnom yi wonam he kɔkasa kɔmfoɔ se kɔɔ wobayare a wode na kɔhe wopɛ mampani a wɔyɛ ntɔre na ntepaa sɛ obi antumi nka na dene nkyerɛ no wɔ abra wɔn taataa wo a ɛyɛ mampani na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo musuo mmɔ na kɔka na asɛm wopɔ ho a wode wɔwɔ wampɔ ho a wode wɔwɔ abrantie pɔ adom wɔkyere wɔno nso wɔda hanom sɛ yi a wɔsɛ ina white a wɔabɔ tie ɛde agu so a wɔhyɛ no space no a wɔtaa hyɛ no wɔkyerɛ sɛ mampani na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo wɔhu sɛnti ɛsɛ so wɔbɛ criticize no wɔbɛkɔ akɔtena TV so anaasɛ radio so na wɔa criticize no wɔ abra a wɔbɛtumi akɔ no wɔnom straight na wɔakɔ akɔka asɛm korɔ de akyɛ nsɛ mampani adeɛ wɔ nkɔ yie ɛno mom yɛ better than sɛ wɔbɛtena radio so anaasɛ wɔbɛtena TV so na wɔakasa ɛde atia no national cathedral ɛna wɔde Dr. Adumaku Kisi wɔyɛ mmarahyɛbɛtani ma adesi a ɛwɔ anyaasɔ wotuom ɛna wɔkyerɛ sɛ cathedral ne deɛ ɛyɛ awurade bɛba abɛtena ne mmɛm na mfasoɔ ne sika de bɛbrɛ yɛn no ɛnyɛ mfaso ketewa ɛbɛtena koraa yɛtɔre site a enipa bebree no abɛfiri akyire ne bɛntɛyɛ na wɔn aba abɛhyɛ kyerɛ sɛ wei ayɛ dan a Africa hanom nyinaa Ghana mpo ɛna gyame yɛsi deɛ di kan wokɔhwɛ sɛ deɛ yɛsi Etafa nation na concrete ne ayɔnworɔ so a yɛde ahyɛ mu no a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ ma wode wo na apem so a wobɛti ekum yɛwie nso a ɛdan no ɛyɛ sɛ emu busei sɛdeɛ ɛbɛsia yɛ sɛkere round fɛfɛɛfɛ no ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa enti ɛhɔnom bɛyɛ tourist attraction ne yɛ sɛdefim ne yɛ kyɛdebim ne yɛ de wɔkɔ de awurade no ankasa ɛbɛfiri soro mu soro ne waba abɛtena hɔ abɔfoɔ mpempem atwa ne ho ahyia na nkonnwa a yɛbɛhyehyɛ sound system a yɛbɛkɔ dan no mu no wotu wɔ ɛbɛhu sɛ yes yɛayɛ national cathedral kaasoa wɔn mu kyɛ sɛ school bi yɛatom adayɛ a COVID-19 no escalate wɔ hɔ nti wɔn mu suro sɛ nkwadaa no bebree ɛbɛtumi anya yadeɛ no bi na council of state ɛna wɔkasa yi wɔtena sɛ Martin Kpagbu wɔsi sika a yɛka yɛtua ɛde ma mpanimfoɔ a wɔn ayɛ adwuma ɛkorɔ no bɛyɛ anka yɛnsa nsɛm bio kyerɛ sɛ sika no bi wɔ hɔ nom a ne tua no ayɛ ana ahomete paa yɛade bɔkrataa ɛde ho asɛm aba anim ha na deɛ mede toa so ɛyɛ the Herald ɔde Archbishop Charles Gabriel Pamabaka mfoni abɛtoa nim sɛ ya papa ho ayɛ papa na bɔdwe ayɛ fitaa ɛna wagya ne te sɛ mmeranteɛ deɛ no bi ɛna wɔde apostle opokuo nyina ɛkane Church of Pentecost papa nso ɛda ha ɛna wɔde Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams yɛtaa frɛ no papa ɔno nso mfoni da ha Pastor Mason Table ɔno nso mfoni ɛda de bɔkrataa yɛ no mu ha ɛna wɔkyɛ sɛ sika bebrebe a yɛsesa sɛ national cathedral ne sie no mu no ɛnyɛ sika ketewa nso project no aka wɔn ntumi ntoa so contractor no apam workers 200 wɔn kɔ fie despite sɛ yɛde 200 million Ghana cedis ɛde akɔ akɔhyɛm asɔfoɔ yi nso wobisa wɔn sɛ sika no wɔ he a wɔsi wɔayɛ busy wɔkɔ akɔyɛ adwuma bi wɔ ha wɔn nso so wɔayɛ busy wɔkɔ asɛmpaka wɔn nso wɔayɛ busy wɔn kɔ convention enti wonya asɔfoɔ no wabisa wɔn sɛ sika no wɔ he project no aka contractor na lay workers off the bureaucrat anim ha wasa de aba no wɔtɛ sɛ DCB ɛyɛ state bank no ɛne presidency ka abom na ɔma cookie multi-million dollar bi ama obi a ɔyɛ mampani nanado ne busuani ɛne wɔn mu pɛ so wɔn cookie saa sika kakraka na wɔn tam ɛde ma no na me bi kyerɛ sɛ mampani nanado dankɔ akufo ado na japade a wɔtɔn yɛ ne papa deɛ a wɔde yɛ campaign no ɛno ano wɔteɛ no nti yankeya no ntum ononyamfoɔ ha no na adrusu wɔkyɛ sɛ NDC amanyɔkuo no wɔn ma opportunities ɛde ma obi biara na wɔn nyɛ ne nyinaa nwieɛ ɛsɛ so wɔn san hyɛ mu kena ya ansa royal family akwamu fie ɛna wɔn anya new abrewati a wɔn de ne kyerɛ mpanimfoɔ wɔ de bɔkrataa anim hanom sɛ na deɛ mede toa so ɛyɛ the new publisher Dr. Usofi Yakoto agric minister ne mfoni da ha ɛna wɔhyɛ Wellington boot ɛna wɔhyɛ trousers hanya trousers ya wɔhyɛ bɔgasifoɔ nika ayi nketewa ne bi nika no a ɛde de wɔn kɔtɔgye no wɔhyɛ bi ɛna wɔhyɛ n'Africa wɔ egu soɔ ɛna wɔpagya n'ani ara soro te obi a wɔyɛ maakyɛn awurade anim na papa yi ɔpɛ president yɛdi enti ne posters ne signboard no wato apete bebree ɛna wasa yi n'anim enti wagya agric adwuma no de ato nkyɛn ɛna nkɔfoɔ ɛyɛ campaign ma no no anso ɛyɛ bie ɛna de bɔkrataa kyɛ sɛ campaign na na do dankɔ akufo ado ɔnsake agric minister ɔnsake no papa no wapem adwuma no wɔnyɛ ne campaign no a ɛna oguso a ɔya planting for food and jobs no kra de atɔ nsuo mu baabi kra fraud victims ya emra sebedwafoɔ no edifoɔ ɛde wɔn din agyegye sika firi nkɔfoɔ hɔnom no wɔde ho asɛm aba a wɔkyɛ sɛ bɛyɛ sɛ 800,000 Ghana cedis ɛna saa nkɔfoɔ yi akɔdi wɔn nkyɛn a ne nyinaa ɛyɛ fragadam ɛne wɔagadere kwan so ɛna wɔn fa de gye saa adeɛ yi na attorney general ɛna minister for justice ɛna wɔkyerɛ sɛ University of Education ɛyɛ Winneba wɔn panyin yi a yɛsi wɔn nkɔ leave registrar no yɛ a yɛsi wɔn nkɔ leave a nkɔfoɔ si ɛna wɔkyante ɛyɛ Minister of Education ɛna tɛyɛ kyerɛ ɛna country of elders yɛda school n'ano ɛna tɛyɛ kyerɛ governing council no wɔn kyɛ sɛ wɔwura pɔ wɔ sɛ bɛrima ɛnyɛ tan no obi tan no papa yi wɔayɛ adwuma 5 years ni wɔn kɔ leave da nti ne leave no accumulate aka bom 5 years na wo nko a wote wɔ wo nkɔ leave wo yare a ne yɛyɛ wo dai wo yare a ne yɛyɛ ne dai nti kɔ leave kɔgye wa home na obi nso akyire ma wo nti nyɛ tan no obi atan no nti wɔn ama no kwan sɛ afɛ deɛ yɛ wɔayɛ adwuma 5 years a wo nkɔ leave a ɛbra so sɛ wobɛkɔ leave nti wɔn ama no leave sɛ wɔnkɔ na wɔnkɔnkɔgye na home the chronic the Obaka anim ha emra sabetani a wogyina ma de hye wo ofo ase ayere bi wode sanso ye minister of information Kojo Ponkroma honorable and wada he na wone inspector general of police Dr. George Akufu Dampare omo ka asomsem wa ha atem akoko aso na womu ni post station afedi awurade adom omanya post station foforo kura ema IGP akwa no ɛno no wɔka kyerɛ adehyemama sɛ ade a wɔmpɛ koraa wɔ ne wiase a wɔbaeɛ ɛyɛ langas a wɔn tete nkɔɔfoɔ enti si ehu sɛ langasfoɔ wɔ baabi a wɔn ha atena yɛmmɔ mpanimfoɔ amaneɛ na wɔn ntu wɔn sesa afei forestation ɛwɔ Achimota forest no wɔn tɛ sɛ gusu a ɛkɔ so na mpanin na n'adoda nkɔ akufo ado ɛna wɔde asɛm de atu gya nsɛmkyerɛ ne bi a ɔwɔ chronicle ɛna wɔbisa ononyamfoɔ Francis Asenso Buate na deɛ nsuo tɔpɛ na nkra hanom sɛ akɔyɛ esuni adade tane awrahoɔ nya asɛm ketewa honorable yɛbɛda ne yɛtumi atu saa deɛ yase ɛna ononyamfoɔ Asenso Buate ɛde nyano ɛde manwe Jeremiah chapter 22 verse 17 but your eyes and your heart are intent only upon your own dishonest gain and so sudden innocent blood and on practicing oppression and extortion. Way a radia semua, what am I anope? Na afe, Kumasia Sante Kotoko, and yet rese omu, and a leg no, omu aji esiwomunaso. Accra Great Olympics would that day, omu ese Accra Hasofokia, what them was some atiaba, Akawa Mati dear, and Sukumasia Sante Kotoko. Afa leg no ati esine so the Obaka tie your friend is telling statement anim ha what the aban what say national service scheme no omu be introduce ade afufuro bi a the friend is fair porter ya e be create jobs ade ama personnel no enti sa fair porter no omu de ba beto wase chewe ya obi a wo pa adwuma no ukọ hono mu a unsa beka adwuma no kama ya unsia wo ha bia ewo so na the Democrat anim ha or the Minister for Works and Housing osaya mrasabetani ma de se wo bantama ononyamfo Francis Asenso Buate wonu watere se ensuo no ensuyire ye betumi atu ase enso mpani se enkwanta de afa ye de sika na eye eno so dan tan a yase wo kwato se kramasi apata so a na kwabrane ne pagya ne si wo ye behia sika ye kan eye sika sam ye behia be se 450 million Ghana cedis ansa ne yetumi atu ase na wogusu abom panimfo se adesre de bedu mpanimfo anim na wɔn nsa ka saa fund no na saa sika no bɛpɛn wɔsɛ Ghana fo bɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ade a nsuyire ɛwɔ nkran ha ɛne Ghana mmea ahodoɔ bi no ɛtu betwa koraa kampani na na dodan kwa Akufo Addo gyina hanom sɛ wɔne Minister for Lands and Natural Resources ononyamfo Samuel Abugyinapɔ Efua Sutherland Park and we tower no for ni adiaba wa bra na womu kodie nnua ɛyɛ green Ghana project no kwasam ɛna ɔka ɛwɔ he na Republic of Ireland and womu share Scotland for kamiensa wei ɛyɛ akansie bi na womu ba wa abrochire no wana womu gusu a womu ɛka ho asɛm ɛwɔ he na the amede to aso ɛyɛ the find that the Democrat so far so good company na do na ɛka sei ennua no ada na yɛduaeɛ no yɛtumi adua 100 million trees ɛnkosi 2024 deɛ na Ghana nnua bɛsɛ 100 million yɛatoa pete afa na nyinaa Daniel Saki yɛ MD ɛwɔ Ecobank ɛne wɔtɛ sɛ wopɛ bank a wɔyɛ adeɛ paa ne mmɔde bɔkɔ nkan wɔn sɛ nya mfasoɔ profitable bank a ɛyɛ Ecobank nti wɔde panimpa no mfoni aba abɛtoa tourism wo and what I say ye key ya a bet to me creative jobs at the Amagana Mebunti ya the 10 million Ghana cities and ya de babesem na ya the INCC our tourist site ya woodwa when a young folk job pon crumani IGP at the Hanum say a year process in no could be no our akoko no and no one summon so our Democrat the friend said the finder emu. Na Ghanaian observer enim hanom nso ɔde ononyamfo Francis Asenso Boate mfoni de ababeto anom bio na asɛm a Asenso Boate ɛka ne sɛ ensuyire ɛto betumi atwa but yɛbɛhia sika yɛbɛhia no ɛyɛ 450 million Ghana cedis ɛne yɛbɛtumi ahia ne yɛde asi nsuyira no kwan enti wogusua ne mpanimfo di nkita ho bopini wonum sɛ ye release sɛ sika no ma ne sɛ wom nsuyiri paa deɛ ɛto betumi atwa wɔn a nsuo fa wonum sɛ wɔn adeɛ no wɔse wɔn ma wonum nyinaa yɛ akɔ ebinom kura fa mu hiri wonum nkwa wɔn nkɔsɛ busia nsa de wɔsrɛ papa so pa homa so anya nanum da ne yie mu a ɛka wɔn nko a na wɔn gusu apa so adeɛ yɛyi no baako nti adesia nko wɔn akoma nto wɔn yɛ mu a ensuyiri no ente bia etuo beta afa wasa to aso kyerɛ sɛ affordable housing no aban gusu a wotu wanamon ɔtene sɛ kwan pa a wobetumi di afa so a ebe benefit Ghana fo nyinaa enti obi anya abotre within shortest possible time no sagrami affordable housing project no aban behu kwan pa obefa so na waye afa sikasam so afo ononyamfo kan ofori ata ejebo ejenya babetu COVID-19 ho akontabuo no a ne yɛtena basasini no afa de awurade yɛ adom a yɛwada yɛda yɛnim yɛyi ononyamfo kan ofori ata bɛkɔ parliament na wakɔ akɔbu akonta sɛ COVID-19 sika no ɛwɔ he ɛdeɛn ɛna ɔde sika no ɛyɛ.
Okay, me that say na yanko amano so nsa wo fa daily guide na kwabena NPP one more nomination forms no amanfo apeke pa daily guide the credit card said nipa be 50 I just say all the positions no na yanko ene General Secretary edema NPP Ira John Wodu ye no inni enkomo agide bi ma chena ebo mu te say
ami adon na mo so mo ho ye de
yanko pa do boko de a che pa NPP mo so bibi ekoye
so far de so here share afiasi and I start here in 10 election. I start a polling station. No, so drawing in manage. Now, cement, and one second can be a power. Place. Now, do it to me. As a minute. If you are a year, let's try we are called the test. The regional elections so of all the 16 regional party also AGYEMAN election. And see, Sabi, Nana, share at the society name. Wow, Sena, or Fonso at CSMA, or we are campaign, the end, the incident Jay Jumao, young Koyasa campaign. I mean, I do share with me, regional conferences TV. na me launch me campaign. And I said me so me to see more. I started me campaign kaka. You bisa me so far no rules and regulations that guide the national elections. They are setting up that the elections committee or your planning committee are more planning for the conference. And so far, they said you who are Shasima, I smooth, we see to Zemri. Me did say the national conference, they are 15, 16, 17, and also by effect. And I mean, they shall say, and I mean, they did very.
Yamini had the chance here, Yamina Modini Ebewi. So now, my bisa who wafa forms.
My family phone.
Okay. Now, period, no, at saying, Ebra Modi be a year, a worry capa, my yenya, and honti, as I said it here. Every bene say, Ubia Wafabia to me a submission.
6 years, the Jaya Hodo, all my elections committee. My set to be up a week. Final filing Wednesday. Now, Friday, on the start of it.
I says in the election committee, no, na one more young wajuma. Oh, okay. Now, we want to a woman says a fine a war.
6 years, my bedroom bono. Shall see war upper west. Na me call upper east. Na me bar north east. Na bar northern region. Na me here savannah. Na me be here bono east. Then no war bono. Na me call kuwie. War a half. Yeah, half. Na me bar be file. Me file we pay. Na me try my probus.
Okay. Now, so far, contest no at the same the mount. You being the General Secretary, yati ni pe bin so a babe contest o sign it at the mount.
Contest no. Between me and then me and then me. Omo come na no omo ye bi ahwe. Because so share nsema omo keken ya. Na just say me ni say omo I am ready for some people.
In some ben or mocha.
Back when they say, Major Boyd, me impose two candidates or constituency. The Obikasa, that is a partner on TSC in the first place, and I am sure na OD. Me did say, on TSC, or said in strong swag. So, in fact, usually a party constitution here. The Yabaya Parliamentary Primary, a National Executive Committee, and almost vetting committee. Vetting committee, 16 vetting committees I say, but I and I'm a canway call a Ashanti region. All the other regions, one national officer or the other, and now for year vetting. Only recommendation a buy. Now, National Executive decided a high agency. The Meme me announce the National Executive Committee. This year, what take it? The main maybe so, we call Upper West. This sounds that's a make a honey a year now to the go hamba. So I'll put it back off over it. Northern region make a one, Upper East make a honey a year now. Northeast make a one, Northern region make a home. Uno East make a home. Just say, who's it? Did you? If we are talking no, I just say, there no your own campaign, yeah. I just say, I told you more campaign, I told you grants almost asking. See, for me, the American more, my year, and yet, sorry, and my young son. So let me say, that's the year police station, yeah, the eye, you wouldn't be eye. They upload the results of all the polling station elections. Database, electoral area, constituency, region, and a national. If you do also have a parliamentary primaries, and rather than a press bottom say, maybe a bring constituency, and a cromable. Me from constituency me from me club. Into this thing about ya change abom kasa bebre de niam nyina a sweet under my education. A sweet yeah, be presidential. You didn't share date na no an say yeah press yeah we abom na bo bia. Candidate ever contest yeah day your friend is saying either in a PDF form or any other form. Yeah, more. So the party is the most digitized party ever. This is a party. The whole opposition. Me context as national organizer. Me say me the be a friend. Pink sheet stacking system. That system when this in here be a common coco. And this in here be a nka omo ko jira court e bi say vote ahin na onya ya o se man famba. Vote ahin na o candidate opponent ya man famba. Total vote ahin and a 12 bar or say, yeah, no, you're 12 by 2016. Within 16 hours, working with our party people on the ground, you cry a result. Even in 2020, enhance your system, no, that within 9 hours, you cry a result. Not just our result, your pink sheet star, you win in all the 38,622 polling stations, not NPP. This is the most organized party ever. Alvin. It doesn't happen in this party, and there's no party anywhere in the world or support to the constituency regional party saying administration. The name led by Freddie Blay. It to me, I to be anyhow to me, I can't say any party. Na any administration, I no administration. But as a contest in tea, yeah, we win contest. I that's all our them Janica every month or petrol or that rent to free. Party something and fun. So nim, yeah. Don't let me tell you. Don't come pay party now. Over the Juma party for a year the ground. The Juma constituency for a year. Juma police station for a year. That's the almost omega.
Na eno no ebesi den na MPP ni a nabanya ba na wanya appointment na ebeba se onnim de yekoso wo party ni mo enam na appointment ni nti na later wasori se oba be piri tumi na okeka se bi bia nsema wususu se eye ntoro anase nipa no out of ignorance na ema na kasa
na senka onima na oti nani eye contribute to the party na so ya owo no ono so di bibi ba party ni na de boa party fo a kan sema metete no mente because nko ni bra party for bre so and then go make it employment if you move all contest all be create employment Ninjini is a party media constituency officer regional officer na national officer do ha your brain of plot to say on some fan support to be so and it's a difficult dima nka then out to what na baby and now ko shia and delegate na aka say general secretary or impose candidate for constituency
delegates na umiti wo mo na eka sa asem ya kire won se sa na o contenders ni bi eka
omo na eka me hu niam so omo chiro dem omo kana so ne se tibi
okay inti akwakoba ne sa no delegate no te wase se
open overwhelming akwa elections akwa the election me who the level of support our party for the amount the level of support and Facebook and your WhatsApp platform so only in Twaba almost Twaba and constituency for region for every month Osumo Bewa don't boy do in the executive. Only the people brown nobody I eat. Omo na yebeye bibia yebeye election see. Oko all the constituencies are bisa omo some contest contribution ahin on we buy towards the 20 election. The more much contribution ahin on the buy. Every constituency there fresh star the real elections. And just omo guso omo de ye adwuma obi yare o constituency omo de fa no obi ko year omo de ko obi ye bia ohia ka obeji omo de ye adwuma de wapa afọ motorbikes in yama na whole resources yankan every step of the the first that the support to polling station election see your support to constituency. And there are the people who know. Maybe you say Facebook as I would support to one content as I would also over contest our pages I forget who do because on pen party do bad the would to be kind who feels now over here because and yes the over contest here because baby I'm calling now my uncle order so uncle order.
So you are suggesting say nipa bi appointment say wa ban mu a womun contribute to the success of the party. Womun emfa twe mapono so.
Not to the best of. But the American say when they add the party for who to my party the face of the constraints film as party of it. And almost saw kakra in the problem. Someone I feel almost the panel. Almost na party for Beji. But almost ya on beto ama on my ye juma on my ye jumani people on my ye jumani people.
Okay. Some of the reasons na ebi ka say who supervise Emma party no parliamentary ne mo sofa ewo parliament no sa anu ye no so anything.
Opening me acting general secretary of the party. Not total number of seats I won. I have 105. And then I have 137. Let me fire and I have 105. The move no call 169. And then I have 137. In the year 2020, there's no sitting government throughout the world that will win the election. Yet, and to win the election. Challenges in Yaya, 2020 now. Yet, radio so, na me betche. Me call constituency. Oh man, him me call a friend and say, I'm was Savrongo Central. One of the constituencies they do here. Now make I tell say, go for be the double contest election. Also, my election, I lose to our major boy to be not now say, I hold out here. Young Cassa, aha. Challenge the Yan. Win, am I used to here? We call Salaga South dancing and an answer. And say, before we radio, so I'm going to say, me John Bueno, Salma, or say, what John Bueno say? Yeah, hey, Sabi, I'll be ready. And John Roberts, you could cool, or a major person, stakeholder. The engineer who be a corner, and no cook being seen. Apart from that, now your conscience is for misunderstanding. You try, I want to talk about habit. Some better say, so in track. And something how you're seeing it wants to be affected. And I wrote that the day you knew. And also the boy so and Tina, yeah. It's in a way, General Secretary. Who now go back where you go to know.
It says so one to be intimate farmer.
Mr. Constituency for no name, their cost. Constituency for no name, near man, yeah, and why, the Bible high.
Okay. Bookball be so a me interest ye me a brand na me tai bi some question se fa mo album a aya mo de to aba no e ho sensem okay bibi se wo time yi de sansem no ebi ni ho me pese me to ase ebi ni ho ana se e ba fom
bibi aya ye no ya de abefo fidie ho nyimdie aba mo nti polling station for omo to aba omo numbers omo details you will need now a database electoral area for constituency for region for and national for I bet to aba now you will need now Osha ya to aba polling station here ya to electoral area coordinator one to the DPR meboa
yeah but constituency ni de na de no e bae
constituency de ama maybe I want to say ya to constituency abano in all the constituencies. Polling station are all constituency. The two constituencies are banned. There's no constituency at Dedebibao.
Okaikwe South, there was a Dede Okaikwe South.
Oh, as for you can't there, and yet Dede in its literacy. Yeah, Kotuaba, yes, Diano, when Tim and Wasaka Krabeba at the polling center. 37 national elections are so. If we do it, we can't we have that it will be resolved, and it is always resolved. Until those that make it regional elections, the Kumasi did. There were a few misunderstandings, but almost resolved. And no more yet, the amateur and say that they gave back to their sense, came to me and to Abba Sabi AC. He said, "You see, policy. One of it. Now, the years so no, in your full system, they do parliamentary. I don't know sometimes I also challenges the party. They do parliamentary, changing of our bomber, educating unnecessary difficulties won't happen. They do presidential, changing of our bomber, also unnecessary tension, and also NC. Digitizing.
Okay, it's not just some of our bomb no moon says somebody dear and canena constituency be more bomb me and any idea and says and woman a twitcher.
I know they're thinking a straight chat forever.
Wow. Okay. Uncle Debbie, yeah, dear ma, young founder, a national issue, Sumuka Craig. So far, obey a quick one. Hello.
We did that we can all spare me now. We have a campaign now, 15, 16, 17. We did we are. Some of them we didn't cover the beer.
Okay. Problem be anyhow. Matuase because they say the original Konoa Guswa born 20 I will show well. I will show well, pa, but baby, you okay, chat to
campaign, mammy, bow.
What's the problem?
Almost contesting me, you know. One flow be more money to be in a
What's it yet to be Frobia to me a day?
No, or some more campaign, mammy.
Yet,
because apart from men, almost money may contesting now. Want to me flow be my own more and Casada.
Oh, okay. So when are you General Secretary in the end?
Yeah, no person wants to know more opposition. The government will judge and more year or more area. And my name was my party now. And name now and Kosovo. This is already General Secretary, so I start. Then we start to customer party, now me General Secretary.
Oh, okay. Uncle Jimmy, that's your no pay. It's also. Papa, all right. The General Secretary, the new Patriotic Party, Uncle Jimmy, and the common. Some of the questions in the air, Odami or CMP election committee for no won't be here because you see on Roman contest to be it is no man do one I see one hand over at the election committee for no some of the questions and a baby sour at the afa home. Need 100 points and for 050 372 1744. 050 372 1744 na yen so yen no ni komo MPP said on be on Friday on be converting by Wednesday na the so file be our file na Friday 13 to aso and the omu you on be qualify na balloting then so did so na ye ho dia eko eti kwabra
and then na ayawrade pa abrantia no a aya ameka so wose papa kofo no lawyer Justin Koduah from Pong.
Yeah.
The main contender no ana will be Kanasem no one also be kwa fan forms and today.
And then I just Koduah.
Yes. The friend no lawyer Okumukom. Yeah. The one also yeah incoming General Secretary. Emma dankwa buzia do motor this nti enne Justin Koduah nso ebekwa akọ picking the forms enne today na wagina mu esanse ade ne de Koduah afa Koduah
awo campaign ma Justin Koduah owa homa no so na yenu ni nkomo Justin Koduah from Pon no so a contender a general secretary position ewo NPP mo Justin Koduah from Pon mache
Binya Mark beje also
now on to sound of it
Yakopo Adaroma me ho ye pa mojide so so ho ye
o Yakopandom yeti ye ho kan de na je say ani shira de bi aso ye so na ene na ye te se obekwa kwa forms
Mark enokre mamefa akunya weso na menchia itifo a omuti ni tefema no pay na asema busame no last week Thursday and they pick me form to contest for the general secretary position of the new patriotic party. Forms no OSHA say one of the requirements say one member from National Council also recommendo na unya lipa 20 or secondо na me also me information ka ho my na lipa 20 no across the country party executives our my a second me forms no amame no ni na me and am assigned na me yaduma and pay with the forms back my party in for national headquarters.
All right, that just a filing in a yen.
Patching.
Now, at the end, motivate you says so to me, a bridgina say, Obe pre, so obey a church for Penyama MPP.
Mark, maybe MPP party no, if 92 a tape party no, in Penifo be Ababi, Jima, Adama party no. Kai Ira Agyeman Boating I'll be a first General Secretary MPP or Premier no Nechino Ira Dambuchi also be General Secretary after Ira Dambuchi so Ira Hinto Baye after Ira Hinto Ira Kojo Free Sir John Baye and my Ira Kwame Japan Baye and then Ira John Bodo so I General Secretary and the party AGYEMAN ultimately be baby Debiako. And then Metasi share MPP partner, or do I'm a my partner, a small Mason partner in my days as in Ashanti region, a brand 2008, the Quality Party Resource Momo, the Shep AGYEMAN, yeah, me be a deputy regional organizer of Ashanti region. Beside be a substantive regional organizer, Ina Kahon, AGYEMAN, yeah, Emma 2016, in Kundi Bama party, no. Na party no so Omampini Adaroma oyi me sami be youth employment agency CEO Emma party no so and that by no adwuma me ye na matasa ye me tasing was say that me ba na me be stone party no as general secretary of the party one or two concern via what party for home and then we share said the 2020 elections no call na meeting me the normal share for frabeba a bit my boy party no in Kenya woman as I pay a beam. A bit my boy party no the structures every year Juma. A bit my party your communication will be pija. A bit my party no sebi I've been book a car bank of former family and so be conform. Nama 2024 in Kunimdi na party nefishano yenya insight me up. And then medita so. And then me no ka say ma be born to me koko regions no my guitar cra my central region, my eastern region, my Ashanti region. And then me file me nomination me voter region and the OT region. Na me twaso sa. Enkuta odi a me ne party fo ni di ene nsɛm a ɔmo nkrahye nsɛm a ɔmo ka kyerɛ me no me wi a ɔmo a kodia konim de ha party fo no konim ya ha ɛna nim sɛ ɔbɛ na me boa na ɔbɛ general secretary a ahobrɛase a wɔwɔ ebu a wɔma party fo ɛne sɛ de utie party fo nsɛm a party fo hwehwɛ ɔmo hu bibi ha party fo mo tene ba wɔnim na wonya abotrɛ eti ɔmo asɛm no sɛ ɔbɛ general secretary na with my boy, I'm encouragement about party mo. I'm yet to make ready 2024. And yet, the Swadi Hoa, when you're Mac, a demon is swap, the person regional secretary at the boy party.
Now, okay, BB say, idea, what 2020 election said, you're normal call, and now, oh, a normal fufrubia, who's so bit to me, dear Gua Quemoa, a beboa party, and then normal bay.
Kind. Mark, oh, share. Ghana for bar or Motoma MPP 2016. Maybe Omanya bro. From 169 seats in now parliament. And the vote difference between His Excellency and another Danko Kufuor and Oman Penedada Jomaham over 1 million vote difference. Now, ye ba bemo, Osho Man Penina buy and sister ye de buy ye programs they buy ye one district, one factory. One constituency, one ambulance, planting for food and jobs, NAPCO, and the mother of all programs, free senior high school. It near 2020 elections, near there. Say, you might the Agnes crowd there. 169 seats are Iranian with the game maintaining. And I say, 1 million vote difference for Crano. So better could be 100,000, 200,000. Now, then you see from 169 seats. 137. From over 1 million vote difference to 500,000 vote difference. No. The question is, Ekobane say, Oman Penny na na Danko Kufuor, do eso ye bia or ye boa at the boa abide in the party no. The mum adukotia a ma is see so tear, a ma ye bo so tear no. A janoma miensa. A dika mark a party. Bonifano, Bonifano, a party, nebi a canic, a casemo, a bamboo. And now only constituency officers ne casa. Only party for a casa. The donor junior choir say, Ampa Ocean normal course between 2017 up to 2022. Oman said they not nipa moment kill masem. Oman said they nipa a moment count masem. At their mom. It does be him. The normal baby are not be a motion, say, KBA. I buy any part in the bit my young mom, no. Do so monsanka. It was sharp. Omufili said there was a gap between a party, no, or more from and no more so. Now, Obama Australia, you might me here as YECU. The office. Party for Omoko Banyani or Bill Baha Akasade and then some Timeka said them to me boa a mebru or Ghana ha may she share a day yet among for being near Jumaya be more opportunity man for the Ben I made by General Secretary said any mebununqua and it dear party finding a far more organizers a fat Nasara for a fat treasure for a fat chairman for first vice for second vice for financial secretary research for the communicators no they have the hope say na me ba meet ma come boom and no me do makumaso and no more muhia no meet me do menim aboa ama kuta odi e part na abam no et makoye it should be ade ba ko a esa eda makumaso e party manager the party no ye pese e din kunim 2024 na normal see 2020 been see ma esi ehihie no mai mark na mebu ha efiasem radio so bia mentimi chichi mu ye that's so wo share your party management any seat you winning in 2016. What was the plan for us to protect those seats? And say Vijama Party for. But now I may want to for instance, we are require issues on raising some more the two baby not some at home or more solutions or more yeah when you be a or make for the kata in few or more. When you not can be a more in that direction, be a humble mama no man cause. Mark what MPP constitutional Article 1075 or say the General Secretary shall oversee the operations of the party and coordinate activities of the party from the constituency, regional, and national. What the by three customer? It just said General Secretary there. Party the own our so. Party she said party no make also a free constituency, by region, by national in ano eshonsa. And to say be being General Secretary and Kase. Maybe assembly see a table by maintain or money contaqua or money did immediate my day. Now, maybe one be General Secretary. There will be a reporting structure every month, Biano, by the report every constituency. I want to know the number of times a constituency for a meeting, the relationship between constituency and normal MPs, the relationship between constituency and the MMDC is for. And no, so every month, the owner reporter, net MPO, Sebi. Bibi kwa koswa pana kwa mwa ubetime hu no asolve because what say na unya report unim de koswa constituency a one share by 2024 no na elite that should be the bad party management and then we are saying there's a saying that if you fail to plan you plan to fail yeah why is you in dia menya in corporate governance and they said afi bia ba beso the co-parliament have been programs and activities for the following year. No, the court could defend it before Sebenya approval. It's a rare year beyond in Meduma Babaya. In the same vein, the political party need to see winning elections 2024. Before Sebenya 2023, no, the programs and activities, no, as you with timelines, you won't say, oh, March program in a bay, August program in a bay, December program in a bay. Now, you're planning them, ama logistics, and resources, and be a program, yes, I can them. Make corral concern before the meet complaining. They be a programmer. A day to the programmer, and after now, logistics and resources, a biba. The boy cry, Emma, after the program, after now, logistics neighbor. If you ask him, time is of essence. The political party need to see we need elections. Your programs and activities must be on point, and you must plan extensively to make sure that resources normally here now will be delivered on time. We are no free one. Yeah, polling station elections are your choir. In your Ghana, you want to be a course name party for them. Mukra Central for them. And this an issue me can't watch them, and I'm happy that party no telephone 200 amount say a being AGYEMAN. I started talking about the digitization even before I started campaigning. Say your quiet polling station lessons at least forms there a bit now to website. I'm obia pibia obia bit my print me. But yes, I said yeah nesta baby wa obeti pete we perform we do yakuti we the forms yakutua we the yakudinya dia ebo party. I'm happy to see your call lecture your call constituency party administrator more chance who say okay and they say they have final on and conform printing. We now say oh share say of course and me no say as a party who besides say registered members of MPP yes I am. Actually, party don't me answer. Men can't constituency about. Your elections in 2024. We need to know the number of people our MPP form support here. 2, or more party ID cards. 3, will be pursued chair dues grammar partner, will be to make partner. Party limited in an idea back on the bomb meeting around the partner a dues agent. Mark Menokase from 27 to date. I try talent party dues cry intimate DB. Party ID cards cry starting intimate. Register of members cry intimate. That said, the party are you can't breaking the 8. How do you break the 8 when you don't even know your members? It's when I say na within 3 months, I can assure you say your party register no of members your party ID card and a party form so much do so na party no make mecha. Because okay, normal way but we did say police station elections no. Sebi basa biamba because sebi Mark, you got we didn't register now your party now. What my kunya election.
But yene a General Secretary Kasano just as digitization of Moabom ne dear. Ese bibia de mo fine. Just as no man dear a tour a chat a year more MPP mo sambo to abana more album na ye bibia.
Mark, there's a difference between having party register and party album. Party album there are your constituency officers, electoral area coordinator, and polling station for. But before we say album, there should be a party register.
Oh, okay.
What I said. Party register now do the ones are power MPP name. Anything I say be election, but with my kujere because we need a party register or a party card, and I would use. It has to be. I dare back me ba na me boa ebeye and say be prepare your communication. Your communicators are more yard for more bomb model. And so me baswa you be show mon cry. Ya resource for me say be ya o metima kasa boda ru edama party ni. And that consensus me call round na no meetie a consensus executive for catch me say the communication they call from it seems say NDC for annoy din kaka about communication. We saw almost sometimes almost call radio even information on what the different partner to be an why then. And no mechanics Matthias and not the then because you have my on my pin and not done Kokufuado or not Bedechi. We are talking about the digitization of our party. It's Yama Boneba be a friend electronic information hub. Every boy communicators no so be call radio information be on here and assistant be on here from the party no. Information assistant no, to be able to defend the party. It's when you normal, you say, a bar, no me ya, a bit bomber number 2024, you know, a carbon, near to my mama couldn't be a 2024 no, yes, 18 yaka. Mark, no comment him. My dear Casa Bibri, a number why of course so, over this Koduah or a lawyer name or a YECU, so it's for the future. We never that future, remember. Koduah or Yadi or Castanen, so near experience. Koduah or Yadi or Castanen, so Susa. Maybe. And now, Koduah self and Nama, Ocean 24, Modidia man be so. Okay, doc. Okasham Prime Minister is under 30 years. Over France. Macron, Obe Prime Minister, no different. Oko Canada, Justin Koduah, Obe Prime Minister, no different. Maybe Omon Chrome and 24. And net the way we are small assistant. Maybe Nimbian Kofunya, and additional Musia, and no more with me. It's not about age. In any case, Osha MPP, your partner, your back of them. They be any part of body, they count myself. They be able to me, and it's a shame in crime. Me and I'm campus, Era Dambuchi. Era Dambuchi, obey General Secretary, no under 40 years. And name no Case, November, enough 40 years. That time, Kwa share partner, 24 normal deep partner, and him, Era BJ Daruchamo, Era do tax, more Pitala, JT Mono, Aones Kumuno, or man Case Dambuchi. But no motion in India or one in some Okano, or more say you man obey Maya. Mark, party AGYEMAN, Obia my regional officer, Obia my land economist, Obia my lawyer by profession. My AGYEMAN at CU for over 5 years now. I can assure party members, near supporters, and say, General Secretary AGYEMAN, meet my pastor, and not any. It should be another argument and conformisa make NSO, the national chairman, Yera Fredibly, or Swon Kobium, Niamia Samioku, or Swon organizer Nebium, Nanabi, if you to organize a corporate organizer, Ira Bankwa, every treasurer, national chairman, Tianshia party, no, the new faces, woman, Tia be as institutional memory experience. Mark, and Tessa, Trebi, Mark, Nana be so a national officer,
Yeah.
and to for you to organize our co-organizer, is not still national officer. Ira Bankwa, also of treasurer chairman, Tiname Buano, chairman, so that one can executive. Me no ka say Ira, ye maame Kate or place obe organize the beam. Ye maame Rita so by pray. Ye nya o my word ye so pray. As this footer national Nasara coordinator or ho. Enti o mom wo nyina no omo nya nka national executive no. Are they new people? Etasu beam. Ebel party mu ye din a ye ka say Ira kwamna Japan. Ene Ira fuku. Ene Ira same crap. Omo kotilete kakra. Maybe on man to us right there, my son, my idea. Oh, yeah, I'm trust you,
Me too.
yes, I'm trust you, Juma. It be no science. Yeah, but 2016. Yeah, mom, the executives no more in the how many not old executives? Obi ba no munya be a full amunya account here. Maybe MPP a party na in an no. The party has never been built around one person. People back into said MPP ni nyina on egyina no so a na se bi obi ni ho a obi ntimi to aso nya adwuma no 2024 elections are the more thing meditum elections are the army born it ni wini a a great history in this country. Yeah, cause our elections no the party for akasa me tie some party for so can they need to be obi a bit re-energize the base of the party. Obia might bring hope to people who are disappointed, who feel sidelined, and who feel left out. No, in Kenya party. And I can assure you, say, Marjorie, there be a map by Ninteman for and a bank of four share, we need few delegates. We and some friend of Wakumum. I can assure you, say, Mark, Namibua July, young Canberra, you know, Unya Justin from Ponkudia, I'll be the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party.
Na mona ma mo bon toyi John Bodo accuse mumu bi mu amone no pre ne se mo keka kan sem bi defa no ho a constituency for na kasa no ba bi obedu bia no wo mo ebo na mane kire se ebi ni se ebi ono no party no kra wama eye party no wa malusu eye parliamentary seat no ne ade but also the realities na kasa no ground a constituency for na kasa anim na mo nam na mo keka
Maybe name dear, and some man make a normal meet me a year. Any party no, said be normal me one, free same queer, party for Daroma, maybe General Secretary, veteran no, Amana, I deny maybe to a Kunindia Beba. They said be mean for being a campaign. Because at the end of the day, no, deny a party for if we are. And then me Justin Koduah and the bedroom kunim, and then me penny John Bon near them kunim, a MPP near them kunim. The media, the meet my year, and I make catch a party for, and some I make us also a top party for Akumaswa. What did you say? I may bonny through her, or with your seer, a bayoyo.
Okay, say over here.
They say them one kind. Now, okay. I can't a bear, I'm a piano,
yeah, we saw be file, yeah, or best a better form. All right. Yankwe ne mo nti na me ya dominal file wie de ebedi bia no bi a obe to abono do kwakodu no e be fro ne yede ho komo
that's me ya
damishra so ne yede komo yane eye Justin Koduah Frimpong ono nso epre se obeye chorofo panyin wo NPP mu New Patriotic Party ono enamene no idi enkomo yin na nanake I say, Minchia, that's in the man upon an again. I've heard my own message, you know. Nana Koduah, your boy. I've heard my own message, you know. Okay. 80, I can't say it. I said your daily gather report, and I said your boss, any be eating command
next month.
Yeah, July. No, 1 man in crying here. I got more than 3 days in the BCO.
15, 16, and 17. Yeah, 15, 16. And so says 14, 15. Oh, baby.
I'm the name yes. And
Friday,
Saturday, and Sunday. Yes, our respective days. Saturday no na. I'm about to know because.
Yes, so we send Subra. So far, the BM say so good. Everything. Polling station. Regional, honors. The BM say we are a different time previously, though. And to me, was a kakran, but so far so good. There's a bay for banana inside. So far.
All right. How you need 100.9? About 8:15. Pamela.
Yo.
Yɛnhwɛ na wokɔɔ nim kakra na mede messages
krataa no ne nyinaa
ɛmbɔbɔ so no
ɔmu nyinaa yɛ a wɔmu tie nti wɔte ne deɛ pɛ wobɛhu sɛ ɔse mate so maka me abusuafoɔ Ghanaian publisher anim ha wɔde aba no wɔkyɛ sɛ kyerɛ agyefoɔ deɛ frɛ ne sɛ social protection system no deɛ ɛsɛ so wɔmu improve no koraa kyerɛ sɛ nnipa a yɛto wɔm agyagyam titiriw paa yɛ nkwadaa no akɔ soro dodo ɛna ayi system papa bia nso ni wɔnom a ɛbɔ nkwadaa ho ban yɛ a ɛma nkwadaa no hu ne sɛ wɔn wɔ daate papa bia nti kyerɛ agyefoɔ ɛka kyerɛ wɔnom sɛ social protection system no wɔn improve ne kakra ɔnonyamfoɔ asɛnso boakye ɛwɔ hanom sɛ yi a nsuyire ho asɛm a wɔsi yɛbɛhia 450 million Ghana cedis a yɛbɛtumi de atu aseɛ no ɛno nso wɔ ha pampani Nana Adeda Akufo Addo ɛna wɔtrɛ sɛ nnua no ɛnkɔsi bɛyɛ 2024 no na yɛdua bɛyɛ 100 million nti wɔtrɛ sɛ afi bia yɛbɛdua hɔ afi bia yɛbɛdua
sɛ nnua no deɛ sɛ yɛbɛkɔ so adua
sɛ
yɛdua last year ɛna this year so yɛdua
next year
yɛbɛdua
yeah, yeah.
But my point is, baby, I say yes, I can be no man. I
mean, na into Eastern region, in Yabe, Kwasanti region, Yabe, and yes, I a crest car, it's a chest about it. Yes, I baby, dear,
there will come in your dear, you go already in the crown of your forest, and I say, you're quiet near one. One man for Cotiquans to your former good year, says,
and then young could
and you try young, quiet baby, a year of former crazy year, no. A month for this is die. It's a new Adriana, dear. Your Paucas are water out the wound, and so they are. That you been was so bad. O quiet in your abessa. It sounds so any day. In your Adriana, dear. Epa. And to us, where
what the ononyamfo kojo pon kroma ne mfoni aba hanum se ya akokɔ so post station no a womasi no ɛno ho asɛm wɔ ha wɔmu a ɛkɔ ha ade no ɛna wɔmu ɛkyerɛ wɔmu senator Sheikh IC kwese sika no a wɔde no wɔmu se ayɔzobetent sika no sondodo 39,000 ɛnamre wana ɛnkɔfa 390 million no akɔfa no wɔ he no wɔde akɔsa haage no nti ebetumi a wɔn nhyɛ na wɔn nti sika no so kakra na sika no so dodo na tele satellite anim ha post station no akɔgye ɔpɔn kromasi honorable minister of information ɛwɔ ne mpɛhyia so wɔnom no ɛho asɛm ɛwɔ ha asogyafoɔ bi ahyɛn abutu ɛwɔ ha sɛ yi a asogyafoɔ no bi deda fam wɔn apirapira na ɛyɛ asogyafoɔ ka ɛkonya nkwanhyia and what I say, a binu prepare all right, but so far so good. Woman who yarness and nessa. National flood control and woman the program CB bar, a babua communities in the Nsuota and cotton fire so affordable housing no and woman test at a buying agenda so. President President you and Woli DA and the Dia Seminole ɛwɔ Democrat anim ha the informal Democrat ade aba and what as Gracia no Council of State for ni bi and the woman spirit fire edigumi Dr. Kwabena Dufour nanka obelanti ni program bi a friend ahoto project nso NDC amanyoko na headquarters womu amp ne so a waka ho asem wa hafei NSS ebe break new grants ya womu baboa na womu etumia bie portal bi ama emebunu no enya adwuma ye Rob ya Asante Kotoko hene en waka kire UTAG ene atitafo kokon kaye ni nyina se asetine mu ayeden kakra enti se da bia womu de press ato aban so ene yehia we no womu nse no womu nya careful kakra National Cathedral ena Dr. Opuni katre Board of Trustees ya da no say womu adawuruma silence means consent as a so mu ba bonti bebu akonta atre Ghana for say yansa ka 200 million na 200 million no ye de cha foundation asa ye hia foforo na saman kasa na Ghana for kansa mamo ye kansam tomoso ye kansam tomoso why ye din na moti wanu mu a na tasa asamu a ye kan ye no kure enti wasra Board of Trustees ya womu da National Cathedral ya no say memu womu ntina wonu mu nyadin na womu mra metre mu say 200 million Ghana cedis no ede na womu de aye.
Okay, Kwabena, ubeso mo kakra ansa na yenya broni bi aba besra ye. Electricity Company of Ghana womu kasa mafo ye William Boateng wababa besra wa ha no penti ni ni nkomo mfa yenyina mkane a wonsem kakra. Taw na yenja nkwan opani Willie. Ya makwa ba na won tse.
Ye nua ho na wi chia otiefu nyina.
Etiefu Josepa na ECG nso no mekose.
Nyama koye na emom ohaw kakra da yeso anane a emma yedwuma no ntumpon na yaye adwene se ene yen customers nyina be din kita ho.
Okay.
Na nyina ya boa ye ho. Ya ye di aba no ya run ya start campaign bi ye di abremo ne ade ye ho.
Ya to say mo ye ho announcement mita on sensem mama matwa time bi di ato ho sa amafo mbebo mama ne ne de keka ho. So far, it is saying a dear potting. It's in a massa campaign.
Near ha your company and the deal in your pa losses. Your losses. You may be our BI, especially a human distribution, a human we are dear when your losses home, a inherent our system. Name mum the do one and I ancestor cosrosa. Now share your losses now. You who say I have any power or commercial losses. Technical or commercial. Technical and the Yamiadum who invest in war, transformers, Yamamuni DNA and equipment. Na ye. Name commercial no baby steady. The ball chrono. Ato and one day now old tono. The pano at tamper with the meter. Wa bypass meter no, was say meter no now using fee. Any idea? Nti ya dwene ho se ne ya yebese ya ne se ye start adwuma bi ana ye start campaign friend no know your customer ebe ma ye workers no aba efie me abefa information data nipa kwa ye o meter o din o telephone number na ye tumi ya strengthen your relationship with the customer information bu ebe ma mo SMS ebe ma o email ni ade information na dwuma no etumpon na ya share kana ya relationship no na emom ya ba be share no ase no na adwene ho ya managing director awaba foforo a friend Samuel Big Mahama or a lawyer no ese ade na ye ma moratorium ade bi ayeta friend amnesty and pardon the for busome ya na kwa ikosi 6th of July no obia waye illegal connection bi bia na unim mitani nya adwuma yie uba fi on wo nim say use air condition ana air condition and fridge ni ade na mom ne utua no nim say nya sa na yitua ontumi use fridge a utua 10 cedi ni 20 cedi use fridge nkwa say obi on number 100 ana die no e record o dia be report my bra ECG district office ho ana customer service center na be ka kire the boni ame be to say ye nie na ne ame ye nie na mom anu me ho ye dia chew na waka ye be tro din ni bibia ne ohaw ko awo meter ne ye adwuma ye me meter na say meter na say be say replace wire ba me ho no aye say ya connect the amma be full storm be say me jai sa de nyina ye firi ho ye tro ne ama o slip no ne age telephone number na che so ba report ho
Okay.
na ya kepo counter for no ntia wo record e wo ho afia ma ye teams na start ya be fie ne abese ama free na ya sha say from a clean slate bro ni beka
and no nipa no muntwa any damages bia van
there enu ti na eye pardon no nipa na ebone ma bo kro no da ma be bo kokoko wo fie we di akoko a na wo fie ha ana say watch bi e da fie na wo ade no na me fire me si o me di acho ye nye good neighbors
okay
na ye nko ye nim na ye pese ye no
na obi wo ha na nye intentional nipa ni nim eno so he
enti ka say nipa ni check nhwe na me ka say obetuma ba fie ho me ana metua 400 300 na say meter no ma metua 20 cedi 100 cedis meter na 40 wo to me hu boaye ye ka say why bone team ni beba de
okay
ba du dikan e boaye be ma adwuma de ba be no ayemre ana betuma ma ye ntem nso na yedu efie biam ye che wo ho a say detect legal connection ye be yanse akwa e be me ye che ati etumi akapcha ye customers nyina ewo Ghana ba bia ye adwuma
so wo nipa no wa tu ho na mombra
utu ho na mo ne de achew na me etumi aseli sa leakage na e ma ye commercial losses e kosoro no
okay mode moratorium ya to so from 7 June up to 6 July
ne
eti eno ni pa ho na se nipa na anya
na je say why wadwene say ni abeso ye na ye nti bedu oni achiwa na ya prosecute ye ka because a criminal offense ya prosecute na ya publish it aba ya ye di asika so mo boy anka ye be chiw so ya legal connection na ye bo ka na otu awie kra na be sanka edumu kanea be busumi mienu na be bia oti ni nyina bro no so ye hu se sa na obokro no omo ye de sa man ke be de etumi ama nkrofo atwe ho afi se wo ye bibia be ma deterrent nkrofo agya sa ne omo ye no enye fe na emfata ema oman ni ntumpon
okay mo system na mo use no intimi track especially the smart meters and so obi ye bibi fa ho a mo intimi ho ana
ebi ewo bi automatic metering system na ye wo for industries akese no aboa empa me reduce your losses ho ntumi yes a o meter no e ma real time in fact it dem ho a etro the wo customer no industries akese na ade no so ne ye ne dia na e consume
yeah
ye tu ni nyina ye hu ne e koso
okay
nti ano de eboa but unya postpaid yeah ye the card no
yeah
any some of the prepaid no any sa facility no
okay
but ne aye won say ye wo data no enti no auto electricity a system no train dodo a wato ahina auto ne ade
yeah
but en electrical guard gesa wo enti ebi auto busum mi ensa wanto e train say wonto ade na wonto wo tukwan na ase a pass
okay
ye kwa ye nim no say technology dey evolve papa ne ade e ba o temper be ka che in fact bi wo ha o temper I can but obi wo ha na say na o ma ye na fa no obi wo ha ye free bi direct connection en fa meter no kwa na meter na kan ti on meter nti ye from on metered premises ya ko places a be ko na wa ye baby to say hostel na o di meter no be gi no be gi perfo bi a reception won aka nyina no wa twe afa wa ya no so di akoto ti won na ye ho asem ne gusu kan ye chiwa ye be prosecute onim na ye criminal
okay
pass obe se ugu adwuma no na ugu oman no o se letem be obe gu electricity be gu oman no e onim se na pillar in everywhere in the world emma industries the wiase afene nyina gokru etumpon ti no ye be prosecute na ya publish it
okay
nti na ye masa auditorium na ye nyina yetumi ama ye ho aton na aye ne fata dina hashtag ni ye do the right thing
do the
stop
right
illegal connection.
That's right. Na Willie, mo prepaid meters na mo wa akodo bebre wo system ne mo.
Eya no kra ye hya ase no ye ne akofa baaye.
Yeah.
Na ye fo sese ye bibia be makosoma no ato no. Post speed be video how we do auto on obi ani asem. Otumi amanage wa o credit ana o latest. Na esa se technology ni ko nanim ti no. Edu ba bia na bi wo ho a the time twem. Ye de beba no na foforo. Ba na we nso nseye. Nia ye ko yanim ni se. They say no ya ye bibi afa no. MMS meter management system. abrofo ana mpefo aboaye media for kan say what you
yeah
am mama platform bi a the memeters ni nyina amemeke sa system no nti emfa wo use Mercedes Benz wo use Honda wo use Toyota ni nyina aye car na emom ye be ma specific niam bi esese o ma aye functions bi ansa na wa supply ye be a system no betumi am yehu nti ye ko ye nim no sa platform na omo e de amaye no e ba be bo electricity pa outage management system nyina be ba nti power no call off area ho e be ka kire say power mfa meter
okay
eno na ba bia yedu no nti enu kra say meters no be sonko ensisa ebi wo ho na o ma che exhaust on crown life span yes sir kan ye nya eguso ye replace ebi a BOT meters no say ache pa twam 10 to 15 years say replace a meters be bia no edi ni betuma ye strong na mom ni I say ye no e be sa pepe the specs no e be the same but the name of the meter na enye the same na me more example about cars
okay yene electricity company of Ghana ye William Boateng na yene no bon komotel wa ha ni nyina ne fa ye campaign na wo mo ye bia wa ye illegal connection when you ya say wa ye ana we meter no o say prepaid meters ni bi wo kra na esisu saa editing 000 eso na enum aha ni nyina na be wadwen so wo enjoy wo mo say bra na be bo mama ne wo mo okro no e just wo mo okro no ankasa from 7 June to 6 July ne just wo mo okro no bra na be ka e fault na e wo ho e na wo be bo ECD fo ama ne nti eno campaign a wo mo ye really quick nkane adundum na wo ma betwe na baby ye dundum ye ho asoma na estate we ya wo say transform bi pressure that rate there be so no na dey ba dey
no kra system na you operate no any transformers are to whether a power transformer and as a distribution transformer no ni nyina wo ne capacity any load if ye bia wo load betumi a computer edu ba bi na bro so a na che say ma e say odi rate e ba from na we inject odi under transformer bi si enwuma na ye ana business ne tie oye de ipa ne doso na omoto omo machines bebre use wo fie ni nwuma mu no e ma load na koso yes ye match sa demand no with more any investment tika sem ha ye kakra no kore na ebi wo nso aye ya it take time so obehwa midafo ya abo aye na say commission through transformers ya ko commission oku aside ya sa ko commission kasoa
de
ye de ni nyina no ye ni obobe your friends ye solve no and some analyze your load demand and decide some be boy ya body the nan say outages na your experience so hwa ayeye kakra chen ayeye kakra gusu ye nia ema ba side campaign say nsuo no set in no eno na de ba nsuo no to de din na hya ase pe esan say nsuo na no de na mfama na no de so hwa ya ema ye lines no network na eye weak ni ade no started a 40 in a loose contacts near there. And you know how adwene kakra. When you say ensure tonso a ensure a very good conductor of electricity. You dey seem to me near juma wo ensure, me say ensure niti. The flood near there buy na say o twa bi 1 or 2 days. If be di no kan 2 days na e dum kan ya buy na di wofu. O hobet my dry so be a source of power ni free ba no. Na ensure akota. The car pass say graphic road your box supply point be on nsio mba hoda so no to de last week na friday the whole day next year ko fire machines be train so no free basement no afi ebo modern isidi I said the whole day normal call for electricity ni Ghana electricity enye sufficient there was enough na emom esan say na esie ni nti tumenya
affected areas na bia more mama na nti na ema o kan sa no
ya bo amane esa wo hwe yen Facebook or now share your website the information. Unfortunately, there were 2 types of outages. They were planned. They shared that announcements. They do kania fit we are and you so. And then I can say and your friend unplanned. It in when you accidental. And no ever do no be na be announcement. Baby otino. On radio ni ho. Tell say park off. It in the idea buano. Yes, Facebook ne WhatsApp me social media handles. And also no anuti na exercise no would have tell no asem na ebe so would have tell asem aye Yes, you say you your customers.
Okay.
It in your years moratorium now. You call the next phase. Second phase in your visit on only about your telephone number.
Okay.
We email address. We be your telephone no meter no. If you send you message in us about direct. I won't change. Nti bia na atiko komlemle na wo ye adwuma wo tema ye ya na so adwoko komlemle a akwa adwuma wo tema wonti demo ye nya wo information na wo data no ye send ya pita wo phone a say be phone bebre how charge a be take you the whole day na power no and run it out information about phone nti na ye call ye nim no ye the customer service no person call the next step na you improve no
okay
ho asema na ye
the KYC know your customer
that's ye no na ye person ye no after this amnesty we next stage I ever see a corner.
I bet you that ben am be provide on prepaid meters.
Imagine me your mom prepaid meters. Sha and you cover more than 90%. Challenge I am pa odi check you. Challenge I nya no. E wo man adwuma mu say okay be adwuma na ka ministry so. Unless o person ka be adwuma bia.
Because me chichem kra saying that ye. Because I beg you maybe I beg you, there be a say I buy the demoka. Oh, demoka in every
Muka is answer, yes, I did you. And yes, I did it, and yes, I did.
And I say Moko Parliament, Amogo and Amoku, yes, Muku,
Debbie, microphone can Sabana, Debbie. Baby, I acquire, I am airport.
Airport in the example. Moko Parliament is yet, but then
yes, I did, Debbie. Phone idea who na kakra be ma parliamentarians bufu ye say omo de kadi aba say ba ne enko ho ye because ye info data no e wo ye pieces so I be ma ye wa e de ka abandwuma no biem a eso pa your ministries ya dey offer example ya bobo prepaid ebi no load no untumi ma no prepaid
okay
ebi wo prepaid ebi wo untumi ma no prepaid load na e wo ho no bebre kra du ba bi no omo di solar e support we because wo ho kwan e bra ma ho kwan so be say alternative de boa nti ho de ye solve aban yesi aban de ka aban de enka se wo be ka alase ka sa aban atua ama credit abem aban wo nwumakuo bi a aban tua ma wo mo enye ne start ye fiti kwa me ko mamre so over the years no e be depend aban about me review obu anu ama no no ane sika so version o de be ye no waka se mo kwa mo ko disconnect asem ti tumi move ko schools bi ni ade ni aka chese school no nka aban de ho ye no makwa akọ kan ya negotiate nti omo de omo asem no kan ye din no kra de okay ye ebi kan ye din me fa ba bi ti say aban nwuma bi ti say Ghana water o fa aban bi ti say hospitals akese ye fra omo sensitive institutions ye betumi ye meter omo hostels ne bungalows ni ade ko check hwe bebre isu prepare na me okuma ase bungalows ni nyina o gi nyina ye meter for hospital doctors ni ade because any private eso tua nika now, a bed is a go prepaid. Ama surgical ward. As a prepaid, Nissan, near you be operational any day. Eti achichemo. Eti amount forecast a BGC Canada Monco Jackson. Like I said, big factories in Yanano, Omnia won't town. Your relationship managers are sure so. Into Nick Cano Swan, a friend, or so came to your fat way. They may export because they hitting me accounts for 2 weeks. The 2 weeks more about Jiniacano. Yeah, sir. Who cast no cry no who person relationship no bet me here for relationship no can be accumulating to kwan kakra me to yesi mam disconnect esa say yeah ya ba be disconnect ya esika say ye two car ya nante sa traffic mu ya ba be disconnect ejuma be ni well ti wa ba wanim kra ebeboa nti ya no kra ka no ya gigi but ya betumi aye ni yie se won edidi ye ka no omo ma ye ma ho no mo abeba no mo ne ya be negotiate na o my honest enough no modi share no so a ebeboa adwuma no.
All right, yeah, William, one thing about me panel also me name so how be how can you do mana
me dey e kro bi din e very betom na so me wasem bisa na yenya we dey na wasi bisa ni na ma nsan so
but question no will be sir me no me scrutinize the question answer it bisa fa me so me na o me guest
bisa opanyi William say Medina
yeah
you su prepaid nanka wo ho ana wanya text message o balance ana wo koto ana begu so num ne ade for santana emma wo ho no mo na light na dum wo yes wo koto ayes wo de 300 Ghana cedis
I was prepaid
Twice I said, never so cough up 300 Ghana cedis. Eto, and son when you light.
O meaning say,
I could say, me, but I could say, Bosome Swan. Then you got light in India, and then you chemu a fan, boom, yati, you say no, yes, a service charge. Who be vendors and almost the idea, and you just a ECG. Tanya explain actually. Into a new idea.
Accumulated service charges, no money.
Yes, it was maybe IATA. And they VAT in NHI, you know, that's what now open you, boy. Being in that. That really, if you
service charge,
but me receipt, I make a printing mammy. VAT ni a you also. NHI, yes.
But they domestic.
A domestic if you mini shop. If you meet a Minquan me.
Okay, willing to move on.
Mammy change more
because Madina
for I will honey say, and correct. Sa prepaid no. O sa people na masa communicate no.
Okay.
Eda telco so eda o use internet. The internet no drop out na enya how.
Oh.
And eba monthly sa around the month na as I say feed information, na information is send. Sa time enya challenge pe. That time na twem. As I see a program. There your how ba ko a yenim ye di udwuma. In fact, ye call ye nimu no. Empemfo adweno ya kasa ye wo fiber optic. So tie ya. His Excellency the Vice President. Ebe commission man no. O ka say enfan connect schools nkwa. Universities ni ade bebre starting benefit from fiber optic no umbenya internet connection free of charge. E ka station His Excellency person of the boa schools no. Ye wo. Ya ye say ye trust ye so ye connect ama ye district offices no. And the science service ni ade na to me am I more stable because you understand no ahoden any some problem with that Louis ni amana e de mo ho ne to so mienu no e ne awoka no tariff you set and your charges na no e wo mienu e wo commercial ne wo technical ni nyina no you regulated ECG enya ne set sika na mutua no our commercial side na PURC.
Yeah.
Technical and energy commission. Don't know my technical specification. Send you to your cables, and then I see a tribal office. Testing meters near there. Yeah, calibrate and make it tariff. No, check your mind. I dear back where I was near your friend service charge every month. And Ranu Church, you must say, so be a customer. Who information be a demand free. Ubana super, imprinting mount. They are far wire moon, they are about foot to quite a fee. Electricity, electricity ni jomesi maintain line ya dem. Udi nyina boma your friend service charge you to. Na men kai ba me say the last I be check them say 7 cities. Nti obi wa bo so me so bia is it twa ne monthly. But to be to electricity no, e bia be 40 so to kwan ni ade nti bo so mutun ye no. Na ensan.
Yeah.
To be 20 be 2 months afi no sa kwa. Wo kwan je so de ka 2 months. So the boma je so de ka service charge of.
Yeah, 14 cities.
The 70 describe. The 70 describe no kita 20 cities at the small kwara no beginning of the month. E beti anu afim. Ansa na ne aka na ye de aton. E de amount na hu say first time I would tom sika ne so a hu sell drop. Obia tua the whole Ghana. And I mean say kasi service I provide a service. Oh person me print to state 20 mile na ba e free. The cable I will feel near the connecting electricity, but at 2 hours, they be replace a
free, yeah.
Who friend them to Canada, but my do fear, baby, or fear should be eyes and madam.
Yeah,
let me buy a free.
When you send nothing to your bill,
there be among factor move into tariff. No, it's no matter say where a service charge separate because all the cost share iPhone and Sebi. It's our name. Obu ana electricity nyina wa consume busumi nyina. The 2 cities. So facility I make nyina no so the man we cross Sebi na the light do so to car ko.
Okay.
Sometimes we traverse we share road now the truck no nam so spare pass. We nyina na mpemfo hwe no see the idea. Ye ne sa say the share tariff no a se beba because or how bebe ntino yesre sa na system yes ya share.
And they say we no mon try na mon rectify yeah all kind.
Omo ade no.
The major number. Mama Medina for. So you see one flow anka.
District office me go there me share district so activity no district.
Yeah.
Eti omunya district anka ebo and I say a call center.
See, nyawa over Freddy.
Mati me bufu se bedwuma me ye no. Na omo tan visit omo district o boa.
Yeah.
Because bebre sa atena fie. Ba yen exercise kakra wo take work wa district office wa kotua. Kotua district manager waka. Ametia bronu isu yi. Ye ta call for bia me da bia. De na esi wo ho. Obisa. Na ya nim ne ya hu ne aye koso. Me nsuo ta call of me ti baby so nsuo kase da. Ese me free sa dent na nsuo na nse no ma che so obi omo ye clean. Obi anu my announcement man.
Okay.
I never quite my idea. I'm a call center. And saying,
call center,
I say, our doom and I be senior, the old frepe, I'm who almost so a young one, in hours.
Yeah, that's a pa.
Willie, Big Willie.
Yes, sir.
The budget that's
a petitia.
Obia Joseph, Jacobo. How you need Sandra Pointina William Watson, Egasa, the My Electricity Company of Ghana.
Utie oha echi ponkno needs FM. What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya jon to ma me ensa duku potomanto. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afi bia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. We den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu wo hye kwa dia ka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash up a baba worry.
Aso.
Ye fear said this way chocolate drink, yes, or no pan on yenum. Ye bishop free gymnum no snack. Ye nya ho ho anu ye de serve wo mo. Ye did ye pebibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink in yenum. And this one what ya no a. He se kire wom, koko wom, prick wom, bibia wom. Ade wo hia ni so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
I bet you thought you've seen it all. You must have thought you've watched it all. Gomorrah is a new exciting series about the conflict that rises between the wealthy and the poor. Watch Gomorrah exclusively on Aquaba Magic, DSTV channel 150, Go TV channel 101, and Aquaba Magic Ebusian DSTV channel 149 and Go TV channel 108. With as little as 50 Ghana cedis on DSTV access and 25 Ghana cedis on Go TV value. Gomorrah. Emre Dane.
Utie oha echi ponkno needs FM.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Ghana Montie studio we need 100.9. Yebehwe yebedwafo no so bebefia. America say there. Ba ko aba. Okay, you know aba. All right. It's the yebehwe mamekeka messages in the kakra. Ewa ha you need 100.9 messages in it. 0503721744 no message line on found the man and the bantem. We say good morning, Magjara. I hope the Constitutional and Legal Committee members invited by the Commonwealth Parliament are not going to be induced to pass this LGBTQ bill. Anna Fernanda Kunedia Bay. Where is the former president, John Ejiokumo Kufuor, reshuffled most of his appointees, and it worked out for him as a president. The question is, the question Ghanaians keep on asking is why Nana-Addo not reshuffling some of his appointees. Seems he has told his appointees that he will never reshuffle them. Ochiri bakwa be brako akura taifa. The message you tired papa akura. Say who he as a president, the be reshuffle. OPK the free a year go so. Also, I agree with Nano Briboy that NDC should not compare apples with oranges because what they have achieved best is unprecedented corruption, deviation from their motto, probity, transparency, and accountability with no single social intervention. OPK Medase. We see under the leadership of Nanado and Baumia. In fact, Ghana is really working again. We should support them. AKD Frikaswa. Teacher Koduah to about the entire so say Ghanaians NDC party in opposition talk as if they haven't been into presidency before. Chia, a party who couldn't collate its results in general elections. Who will even believe them? May I say OPK. Away Teacher Koduah. Thank you. We see people were very angry. Very, very hungry. But Mahama went ahead to construct Circle Dubai. Even if Ghana is burning, Mr. Mahama and his NDC party are not the alternative. Abufusem ni nyina aka ho. Adwoa akomea. Nadia Mahame. Iki Nadia Mahame. Madina, thank you. We said the wasted 30 years of the NDC. Ghana politics is very sinking. Because it is full of thievery, corruption, lies, and propaganda. One thing for the free Denmark. Sule Sunyani KT Kelsey, who says the NDC tradition hasn't done more harm to Ghana's development. Ghana, as a matter of fact, is underdeveloped, mainly due to the habitual lack of care by successive administrations since regaining independence from the British on 6 March 1957. Suffice is to stress that the NDC tradition, BNDC, had governed the country for 27 years, or Ghana 66 years. But what have they done? So, Wesam McJerry, my name is Tam Joseph, inside Hacho. I can see that nowadays everything in Ghana is linked to the Ukraine-Russia war. I want to know whether NPP government is using Ghana money to fund the war. Who be Sebio? Yahuza di Fiswame. Also, undoubtedly, the high cost of living is a global phenomenon. And Ghana is not isolated, but let's be hopeful and trust the NPP government to bring back the economy. Yahuza Swame. We see Jerry talk about Mafu to spell years with his cacophony. Cacophonous rants. What does he know about governance? Was he trying to imply that wopam ohufua and awoto de bema? What can he or people like him do? Onala Ponsa, near Brown of Pay. Chief Banadi Fiatonso, I say I beg the government to listen to the concerns of the school feeding kitchens and get them back to work because the peoples are getting disappointed and it's not healthy for the country. Chief man, I'm saying be crying, what much I say to a big car. Blueprint said if you're Sikado, Ketain. Also, the NPP as a party admits that things are really hard due to the impact of the COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war. But we are pleading with the Ghanaians to side with the government that things will get better very soon. Blueprint made that say. We say I think Otunfo is now nowadays pushing himself into the propaganda politics too much. He shouldn't bring the Ashanti throne down to serve the Meshach. That's a message in the here. We say good morning, McJerry. Please, it's time the government review the laws about criminals in the country because even an armed robber is sent to court and the robber is given 20 years sentence. And if the robber is 20 years, he will go and serve his sentence or a jail term and come back at the age of 40 years. Until one more year, if we go first state. Or me fa way so no what? Okay, Enoch if you are some kessing. Or say nothing is really happening in the country. I'm just asking, apart from free SHS, what again? Can this NPP government point its hands on. So is it the same MPP in opposition? Enoch, and he be saying. Kena Yonde di Fiamma Samai, also McJ. Good morning. Nanadu and Oferata are the biggest problem and the cause of the mess of our economy. They are automatically running Ghana as their private entity. They are using the National Cathedral as the special purpose vehicle for their looting, as they are clearly the majority beneficiaries of the booty. Why should this hoax of an individual's promise to his God be prioritized? We Kenayunde. Kofi Koduah di Kumasi Asokwa Lobito. Also, when the NDC brag like this, it's sad because the NDC has rather wasted more years in government than any other political party. And Ghanaians won't waste our time to go and vote for NDC again. Nana Kwama Wati and Blakuma Central AK11. Also, good morning, MJ. Indeed, Otunfo has said it all. Government workers should not mount needless higher expectation regarding allowances. Anyway, greetings to Kejimfua. Thank you. When so say positive change, or say President Akufo-Addo has successfully bilateralized all debt-paying programs left for him by President John Mahama, and yet he can't pay school feeding, owes several billions of dollars to utility providers, owes over 3 billion cedis to suppliers of second-cycle institutions, no subsidy to the schools. Okay, also Chairman Joe. Where's McJerry? This insensitive and corrupt MPP administration want God to curse the country. How can you build National Cathedral for God and use it as business center for you to pay for the cost of the building? We ayalai baba Madina. That's a different wawasua. As if we cannot be politically divided in this fight of the LGBTQ+. In fact, you don't want to mother's advocacy with any kind of sympathy. One thing is for sure, LGBTQ+ must not, will not, and shall not prevail in Ghana. That's a different name. We say MPP, never again, no name. Piti Brim also said Dankwa Smith, aka Bute, is the best man for the first vice chairman to break the 8. What do you more? We also say Bosheba Mr. God Suzongo. Patriotic Voices, aka Patriotic Voices. Or say, how can the NDC achieve more than the MPP in the Fourth Republic? The NDC party should come out with just one national policy that they have brought to help or benefit ordinary Ghanaians. That's it. We say, I totally agree with His Royal Majesty Otunfo 82 II, as I'm saying. Things are very hard nowadays, but it is not only in Ghana, but rather the whole world. We all know how COVID-19 pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war have really affected the world as a whole. There was Sankide di Fitaifa. Okro Yabua Bremai Benin. Also, we shouldn't underrate and underestimate the peace that we enjoy, you know. Okay, Okro Yabua, that's it. Robbie Fashion, the Champion near Golden Hotel. Also, Ghanaians should stop discouraging President and other governors and keep praying for Nanado. Ghanaians should look up to how the white people encourage others to rise against us. Also, Ochia John Bodu. Know what the act bill that if you could come limile. Also, the Jabuso MP, Mr. Kando, talks too much. I say we do not see them in government for close to 3 decades without doing anything better for this country aside losing, looting and sharing the national cake. Know what the act bill that not the upper. Amisko Spelelo said COVID-19 and Ukraine-Russia brouhaha have brought harm to the various economy, but I trust Nana Baumia stabilize Ghana's economy very soon. Amisko Spelele. Hussein Idifrika Swazongo. Also looking at the measures the government has put out in place, very soon the economy will bounce back. Hussein, that's it. And come out first if you actually yiribi BNA. Also, the Green Project has come to stay. Let's all continue to support to bounce back our environmental resources. Great done. Good work there, Kojo Ponkroma and Paul Asamoah, DC of Fonse Ayurebi. Musa Abatu Edifi Asamase. Also, the current leaders must think outside the box. Former President Mahama established the biggest factory in Ghana, a trouble gas processing plant, Almina fish processing plant, rice processing plant, Bupe, Chianot factory, cement factory, revamping of Kumasi shoe factory, but the Abubos in a factory, from state 30 cents, say, Usabatua, and also no, or the Abbey. A sober yard tidy free casua. Also, let everybody decide to reduce prices of goods he or she is selling at the market. 2%, it should be 2%, and see if the hardship will not reduce. A sober yata. So we did that was it. We see Mr. McJerry's argument. Some people like Wabnamafo are the same people who spoke against the building of the presidential palace. Call a few. The same people are now trumpeting against this brilliant idea of putting up the cathedral. There's no country in the world that its citizens are living comfortably without worries. Yet, their government do projects. The hey, or the free Amsterdam, and now they are back. Teacher Koduah Tepenina Suso, or says the negative effects of COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war on the economy all over the world is no secret. But the NDC out of frustration always throw dust into the eyes of Ghanaians as if nothing is happening. Young Quay. Anaya, Anaya, Yamiado Mako, weekend in Omako.
Yamiadum, Gano Womaso. Uncle Yen, dear. Uncle Yo, Menon Temp, no, dear.
But there's a
back door.
No one over be
as a move. And there be, you know, so we're trying to love a cancer.
Be Banana.
Yama.
Oh, Wusu Banahene.
Yes, ma.
Now, what brother didn't hear there? I know. What brother didn't hear go? Yes, so go Wusu Banahene. Banahene is this will be a go.
Nah, I got that for you. Move on for you.
Ade, what the Akaide Nibiaba?
Mini Kumano, me good. Hey, Nancy, mentioning canon nam a Qatar. I dare bet you know nam Egypt. I bet you know, say the
international man. Oh, international man.
And then round so Kotoko, we need a Bobo Yanom the Swak up and enough stadium. I don't know, yes, sir.
Adesana Ede. Sana Ede.
Abu, yeah. I don't know we are happy anymore.
Anyway, okay. My brother, watch it. Yes, it. I am out and away international man.
But I had it in no yende. And some more candidate we cry ketwa. Because propaganda and no udi and
Ebio who are cutting tina and I just
a bumpire said Yamidi be pure. But and yes, you who maybe all the dying. But what can I do? A bumpire say, Yamin Manem Back.
We are practicing Muslim.
Jamal Abdullah is not in Kano.
Me, Minia only me. In Gondom body, Minibida.
Jamal
propaganda na oyadi.
Memphis bana you know why. Jamal Abdullah is a member of the MPP National Communication. I mean follow the protocol. Bana
yes sir.
Otu for the foot the ama a year labor union. Abenjamin for Russia, Ukraine tokwa. Otu for kind. Enwe chene so no. Waka COVID-19 or hawa ediabri we asaf na including Ghana. And I watch say adwumayefo no ema omudi manta na bibi omani da so no. Enkonkoye too much ebe ha omo ade ebe chia strike ebe chia say so say omo ye considerate. Omo hu say eno amamu odin ene wo ho. World Trade Organization Director General kra no so. Waka say Oche said the Indiana home summon. I get den with Yasa for the engine, especially Russia and Ukraine. In your Hawa, Ghana, a ye free ma in ye. A foot or two for the American way. Said the reality on the ground, and we should also admit it.
Yo, Mark, me that. Pechia, beautiful. Machia, In fact, say nye una bo otumfo din ananka me. That's a junk. On a neck. More than text I be the by say government. On your photo some for. Where they who say a COVID. Any Ukraine. And our massa. Send someone a buying for country. And no na area ko. Am I no?
And you know, cray.
Mas
sadness.
We actually imagine could see maybe Nanankasa. A lance minister. A corner just who are on any call program. Nananka Nana. Or see the me back Jina Portugal Bre, Mr. Menkan, made no to enjoy radio mechanical.
Cano.
Oh, yes. Or see, the Abine Chilbre, Mr. Menkan, and on the American because Galam says and some not the
and now with your Ukuyana, what kind of speech, you
know. Speech, if you want a speech writer.
Now, Bepancho or can say I buy more. A penny for natural speech, I beton and
because any speech writer and a trauma and their our input to a bachelor say, you say, mammy. Now, so the speech be 20 and what kind of credit. And it is a buying a chocolate man as a woman because you say 2-4 carry a lot of weight in Ghana and international into a casa a day, a demo. And chair, Nanako Casa by Bibako. And I say, and your minority for a Juma say, I'm obeying PD government work in parliament. Meboa. And now, and Rason and Nako graduation as Chancellor of KNUST. And as Andy Akotua, and him say, my expected too much from government because of Russia. Any Now, Jerry. Yes, message Magana, ya kase Russia, I'm the producer Bibia, we are my Adriania Digina in the Ukraine. In Jamami, Nunto Quanti, and net Yenya tomatoes, yes, Russia, Ukraine.
The Ukraine, Syria, 42%. The whole world.
Say Yenya Bura, now you see, Agric Minister, Washenika ya on a number ye bompai. You don't say. Planting for food are creating over 800,000 jobs. Now, Adriana Yakran, they export to other African countries. So why should we blame Russia, Ukraine for our food shortage? And the Nkoko. A bride be feeding Koko cry in Yabi. Uber bro feed, Edia feed you Akokwa. A horn na and then Kuku, Yen Yabi, any pampo Yabin in Akoko. Ain't he ready and Adabraka? And can announce to buying a labor union for uncle buying so for. Say wastage in on your day, unyai. COVID the amount over 32 billion cedis. And can anambisa buying a day risk a year day, a year. And they spending be a year and a beboa on mine at this time one. Bini cathedral, I faculty council. Now you release 32 million Ghana cedi the amount architect. Project you were embryonic stage. Yen see pillar back o crampo, yet you architect $6 million. Yes, you seed money. Yes, you say, at you seek 200 million cedis at this hour. We are much my womb, and then for the first time, national service personnel arrears 4 months, 5 months. In Tiomoka, Jama no national service. The boss in the head in national service. Bisa say, not not yet on the Casana. Then and they timidika 5 months. National service personnel less than 600 cities are buying to me to you. Ye come and walk cry school feeding. Less than 1 cedi per child. My Jerry, I buying to me to you. I buying the car almost 2 years. And the caterers is almost here to you. And Quarano almost yet the animal be in Nibium. As I buying to your mocha, suppliers almost to Quajini on them.
2 years
I buying priorities any day. W. Amokoya ni a release. You see, Nansen cried and not the passage. I must say 2. Amokoya ni a release kakra at their mom. Oh, Mufa we inquire. Oh, Mufa we inquire. Yes, substantive ministers also at the America. And now Kufuwa don't Jimmy Fan and Nancy from there. My job on my ministry at all ministry, critical ministry like this ministry. Some minister to America, TikTok, ye just to her. How powerful is this minister? nti etimi ja sa ministry we to ho e ma no na bibia nkoso na o testers ni bi ka say adeti na Nana Akufo-Addo na ban the reshuffle de bi nkoso da e de ntia because of by so be satisfy the family ni and no one na wo hoyi nti obi ye den ya ye nye den ye mfa ye nsanka no eno ane so mo ye den meanwhile oman say ya na say sinke you are doing the same thing and you are expecting different results my Jerry and if be inflation abedu inflation ni kura man for say government statistician omo massage inflation because we share the rate of increment in food prices is more than 40%. Why are we hovering around 20?
I send you one item pen on you. Maybe that's a question we are or much.
So you 300 item. Huh?
Normal strike the average.
Normal strike the average. The beer could do 39%. A beer could do 37%. No, the strike average now was only about 27%. Unfa a item by item, near strike average in the day. Emmanuel.
Then over to Mako, I request this information.
Yeah,
your request.
Say yes, sir. A year by year inflation. It's as at May 2021, ABC May 2022. Food items now increase by 27%. It do here month by month, so from April to May, now increase more than 4%. Now, so man, we now every month rate of inflation increase by 4% here. By the close of the year, and if you are heading towards. Now, Governor Timika Chile or no crown a brim than this winning baby inflation if they are surprised, and the government is still keeping his job. Government must have excuse we are not buying goods keep no. And look at our finance minister, the monetary, the fiscal aspect. He's not doing anything. He left your cover by I'm told to say the month of May. Almost to me realize only 11.13% of their target. It's enya dia near almost yeno so aba. Measures be one Nana Akufo-Addo also on finance for. No you nipa be the non-far from ra. Jama more competent to become ministers and CEOs. Why are you still keeping these old men at post? Economy is sinking. And Akufo-Addo just doesn't care. He's sitting there enjoying his presidential private jet. No lead to Kwangaro William. What time Akunya no them and no enjoy say your best friend or your president. Nothing more, nothing less. Our currency continue to depreciate. My Jerry, the entire mechanic inflation, ebro 40%. Nipa bi edidwa e wakra biscuit. February now one box, my Jerry. Now offer 100 cedis. One box oh. It is okra 10,000 offer 100 boxes. As at May, the same box on 145 cedis. What it means is, here 4,500 cedis. I can't 10,000 one sign what you mean for the same 100 boxes. It's a net usika dahwa. A devalue. Ahwadeni eden kwa na ekofo. Ena yen Bank of Ghana so measures or the beba so the kebu inflation so say policy rate and one so increasing. The banks so increase or interest rate there be. The banks in the moment they make profit and not the individuals. Because I buy every month be a bond on a treasury bill or na banks in I then. Instead of this government no the AGYEMAN only talk government treasury bills. You don't cover be no 22-23% here. Open no chance of this government Nigeria AGYEMAN. No they ebe buana amount for so here any AGYEMAN be aye. It will share Ghana a Bank of Ghana report 2021. Banks didn't make a profit of 6 billion cedis. Nigeria of the 6 billion, it move 1.3 pen a year Ghanaian banks. 1.3 billion. 80 absa no money Sanchez no munya sika na no masansa dollars normally here dey only call parent company. It's only dollar he good economy ni mu no masansa normally call. You say you are managing economy.
Okay.
So, 80 nana futu o de ma aban no. O de ma aban adwuma efo no. O ma aban so bi. Yesi utu akokofo no. Na wo ye dey utu abrosofo. That's say. Yay, workers no yen ye adwuma na ban agye taxes and was spending on our behalf. Na say ye adwuma na ban betete taxes no dey aye dey opɛ dia. Ene Majeri ye koya na ye dey.
Okay.
Ye bae.
Eda say 100 points.
Ede masem no is. Eda na nase. na me say Nana Hisham or ya kasama aban dodo.
Sana
mama trajectory of events ya Nana kasa in favor of aban. On kasa so ma the poor worker. So that's here. Ye ni ha. Ena omampanyi ene na bedi akire se omoyerenom. Ye ntua musika a mun deserve. Nye taxes no na ye chi na litua ma bekini anti Samia. 1 million cedis wabra first lady omoti wa champagne cake no monom dey adwuma no yama man. They are not article 71 office holders, but we pay them this colossal sum. Senye de no man for year ya anti bekisi ni buafu for the need aba ma Samia krade was on there need no famba this one yes one famba
enye no kre
o de buy
yeah
away evidence we to
and anti begide no so
anti begide yes otua o ma check say chief of staff nko tua ma
official statement of financial oba
Samira de ya anti bisa say watua wafa Asi anti begide say wanyi wabobra ni bia fa on there
watua say watua gra enye committee recommendations no mo
committee recommendation yes ya bagu omampanyi kura de ne de aba de ni de tua ma ne bro so de aba. Now your mampanya, you have access to all finances in our country. Yes, to our ex-gracia. And for so many also. Majay, and no mampany, Free Bank of Ghana governor, see me, yes, you can say, this, yet the man. The engineers are to your ex-gracia, our bra, unto a
okay, they said different discussions altogether.
The be. A wastage. I don't was every 4 years, be a yet. Emolument a committee nearby setting you.
It's not just a wastage, say you bet to ya or man that the biaka.
And you so that the own judgment and Brana Mahon can say, Ufis were own to me judgment. There was all money to Yaka. And then, but you okay, you start cross review say. In the same way, your mampany that waiting your coy juma. So that's it. Now, if you was any no money any other, you ain't to be. Now, once I say, Untimini judgment, I was all money show. Could see me as saying, I'm a bad but I never does say. So just say. It's wastage in a dozen. And I could water by wastage in a broso. How you need 100.9 and now?
Come on.
Open Swakasa. Or the football, the Amagana, you may have 4. So strikes in a dorsal dodo. Omo who say, you're one when you hear him. I don't know how to say.
Somehow. Mefa akoyen so na menchia atiefo nyina na menchia my brothers me no ya this is the first time I'm no more share na before I met touch on opim so na asem no so no I think say over the weekend no me receive calls enyamanika there's 7 thereabouts the last one came from a certain MP. Our madam for NPP. Now, what chastise me say? Me pa na Friday, me better have can say be a far LGBT. You know more. I wouldn't have commented on it, but for him to have said that, no, honorable. Yeah, me Fridays member need FM.
Friday there's one man.
Me can be I know until I play.
Now I didn't say video.
Yeah, so I went to so on OTA.
Oh, okay.
So I went by and I'm so. I was thinking say be a baron, and I say, first say, what's the name? France.
France.
So me call here and who say me.
Oh, youth organizer.
Me test my WhatsApp on say me until on share at the for me, regarding the M1 was MPP now, so their voice are not out there. Meanwhile, they don't support it. Their voice are not out there in unison, say and support it.
But at the end, the Emra get the Bible so much. Emra that when you say support to announce opportunity.
No, what I mean is that I am surprised to say the issue about gay, Casa against, they are rather insinuating as if to say almost support in the public domain, but within their own individual selves, and yeah, they are more for the NPP.
They are okay. None of them.
Me say. Mami chua say. Dear Madam for the catcher. Say me pan and better her can LGBT. I say I know more. Bill no more. They are cohono. They are kwasa. And I make her say, in public domain, say you discuss here, they appear as if as we speak. It is believed more or less, the perception, public perception. You have your time.
Kasa. It is believed, say.
It is believed. Meanwhile, in their own individual selves, say we don't support this particular LGBT. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying say MPP for support and as almost individually, but the public domain as a public perception believes say MPP for F1 say bill no amodiabana. But on the substantive matter regarding say Opemswakasa, the workers should be lenient on government regarding strikes. Mark, I don't know, say, Nana Danko Kufuor go to a draw. Or maybe there's a particular something about him which has covered our chiefs and pastors and almost all the voices that could, as it were, help build this nation. In the sense, I see some craftiness in dealing with the painful him for near so. It appears to me say they have been roped into a certain net, which makes it difficult for them to pick out for the ordinary citizen. Because Opemswaka say the workers of this country should be lenient, and I say they should tone down a little bit on their. I beg to differ. Strikes, and of course it is their right to go on strike. But for me, and I made I don't even want to comment about issues about Tewu, Prosag, Nagrat. No, I am fed up with those people regarding say striking. In the sense, say you sit down and these people manipulate you day in, day out. Day in, day out, the same manipulation. And so if you are going on strike, it's nothing new. But what I'm saying is that it is high time, say I am full. Any asofum painful, any omu technocrat, kasa, because this administration is wicked and bad, and we must speak to that. About we better so. Now we share promises on buy. Now we share the lackadaisical attitude regarding payment to ebia omu nurses, no teachers, no workers in general. These are the same campaign they dwell upon. The previous administration was not living up to expectation regarding, say, any number. When they come, they will do better. And net inflation had jumped to about 27.6. Something that they also propelled, and I say propounded, the inflation at the time of the previous administration was so high, and that it was as a result of bad management. And so Nana can say, yen so no share. Oba be make sure say bibia ebede din yen transika so me comment ye. E mobile Ghana for ya no. Oba baba make sure say at least Ghana for hom beto e kakra. Mark, everybody within all the supporters of NPP, they should tell us, are they happy with the system of the style of governance of Nana Danko Kufuor? Omun kanchire. Now omun san kanchire say, based on the promises and Nana Danko Kufuor and Dr. Bawumia Edemaye, have they lived up to that promises ana? Time na omun sun say abanda dano amekom abagana na asasiyantam da kwa nkesi yesu mfuo nanso aburo ho akwatwe yembisi ho say, is it better in the previous administration compared to this one? And I said it is better now compared to the previous administration. You see, they are shocking me about Opemswone. He has also waded into that muddy system of saying, say, Ukraine tokwa, any COVID-19, and Amayebre. COVID-19, and Ghana kwane bayo. Ukraine toka anything na air affecting, and Ghana kwane. But here's the situation. Ukraine talk was here, I think 14th or so February 2022. Meaning, how many months in here? The wood dua wheat, and I say bro so called I see a crefi one. How many months that's a bro, a techie, and send if you have competitive advantage over a particular situation, nasa baby a unya sa adie ni fino and what choke here, what do you do? Knowing very well say, sa way enya na nebe andi. And it baffles me. It is important said the administration of today will look beyond sa guns, any bombs of Ukraine and Russia. What is to come is more than the bombs and guns, which will make so-called no man that will cry for Ukraine. And it is high time young Kasa will look inwards and start planting those things that we can do that Ukraine is doing. Ukraine was as Papa Chaye. North and that way. Irrigation projects and in a good way. What we are saying is that Ukraine, Russia, and especially I must say Russia is planning to ensure, say, they will not do their business in dollars any longer, but in their own currency. And that is going to spark a serious, how do you call it, economic hardship across the globe. It is Russia, as you see, only India, and China, or more teaming up to ensure, say, they will not trade in dollars. No, the sad idea, if it comes to fruition, we will suffer more. And that is the biggest war we should look at. Say, what can we do to ameliorate ourselves from this particular hardship? But we want it to come. Blame me, say, it is because Russia is not trading in how do you call it, dollars again, and everything is benchmarked into dollars. No, we should shine our eyes. So, Marjorie, what I'm trying to say is, how Ukraine COVID matters now, and almost a COVID fund. $62 million received. I want to believe that it is the local donations, and 50 million has been disbursed. The finance minister, after all these months and years, after no account regarding how much they spent it. But of course, they are to say, when
your voluntary contribution,
I want to believe it's the local contributions and those things. Yes, but you see, I am happy. Say he is coming out, but I'm equally happy, say, their own people have now come out to tell us how much was expended, how much they were giving regarding COVID-19, the Omonfanye campaign. You cannot deny the fact, say, when it is true, say you gave them monies from the COVID fund. Whether it is the local one or whichever, we can't tell. Right? And see, on my account, we want to see in the accounts that he will present that this constituency executives, they had so and so much, and for what reason did they have that money for? Now, essentially, as we say, how much did we spend for the so-called food they cooked for the people of this country? They are telling us, say, they use some. As for the hotels, we are all aware. The government, in fact, we proposed that it was important government absorb those costs, which they absorbed to a certain point, but later on people were paying. They should also let us know the how do you call it? The people they planted at airport to do the COVID testing. Now the amount that we were told Ghana received, I don't believe in that amount. This particular government will not sit there, bring a particular institution to come and take COVID tests at the airport. Now, you need 1% of the total amount or 10%. You understand? The workers of this country have suffered so much that it is important, say, as a people, we speak on their behalf. If the mother body of TUC will not speak on behalf of the people, taxes that the Nado Danko Akufo-Addo told us that he will reduce when he comes into government, because what you want, that's a what you want, petrol, of course, the economic of today will never be cheaper in tomorrow, right? What you have to do is to plan and put some structures in place that will mitigate that particular hardship that you need. Say a day. I better say Liberal Party of Ghana about MONTIE into petrol about a ton 150 pesos per gallon. It will never happen. It may even be higher. But what we are saying, say, make sure say what didn't she be go. You don't rely only on the so-called private sector. At the private sector, the person is in to make profit, and for that matter, in employment, it's limited. But when a government decides, say, a brona you create for Ukraine, which na ye free Ukraine na yenya bi no napkofo mo kwa kwatre fi ye bedua irrigation we will make sure see ye bedua bro no ama napkofo take over. Add some few military officials to it. Now make sure say napkofo no any military for no mo ko hwe sa afuo no so no e bia 1000 acres e bia nipa 200 no go a they have a share in it. 30% napkofo omo 1000 acres they have 30% shares brody buy a tonwa omo sikani. So they are sure that they are stakeholders, and for that matter they will work to ensure say brother yes obi ko wia bi e dey afa baby. Soldier for and say whatever it is a camp where you be see am omo ketua bi na omo so omo ye supervision. What crap machines are a be harvest now processing now add value to it. The economy will stand on its feet. Now we won't rely only on private sector. Private sector, how many quality despite can we have? In Crawford, almost say a Juma be a private one district, one factory. It is alleged that 108 of them are working. I will not dispute that. But I'm saying, say, what has been the impact? If the impact will come at all, it is a long-term process. But we must have short-term mitigating processes and as a program, sir. It is somebody's job to do. Anke ye nyina krapo yanka say ye mowa makum bi ewofie wo dey ha ma me contract ekosi me fa say ye achimota bridge yase a na me ye grassroots person memo every time me make sure say ye clean osom so makwaje kakra wo kwa brochira obi be 90 street mo kura prior any the asesewura obe 90 for about 2 miles na ohun one single drop of paper and I say obi a mistakenly out of form. And so bosom so a ebetuanka because it is adwuma ye de ama no say ye adwuma we ema efin ema kro ni mu nti anka anim ha nyina e say obi adwuma wo kro ni mu but how to create it no is the problem, and they are not creating it because there's no money. Uko 2012 IEA debate na presidential debate no ko north na His Excellency the sitting president of the day Nana Danko Akufo-Addo e can see pain say oba making sure say pavement a Wall Street honey within our communities no what the Bema grassroots for no and mabru no omuni adwuma ye pi na omo ho no what the Bema omo go and check as to whether he has given just 1 meter of a friend is a pavement to grassroots. Woko Wisconsin e wo Hatcho ho side no yeah got anano no pavement on wo kan ye no ye the ama Chinese for e no mo ye across the country adia MPP mabru they are capable of ensuring on betumi again hwe no akasa ne fie nanim on say Arabian flowers necessity ho into what did say sankan Ghana nyina frontage of our year friend say ye roads no et say ya anka Ghana enyefe wo would ye wonim say yefe wakoye wo fie anim police for no what year first anima police station mo guard wo no and I say they say we guard for mo fi ho they pose as a security in terms of your going and coming hwe mo nim ho. Okay. You understand? So we are saying, sir, for people to stand up and ask workers to tone down, we should also ask the government to tone down on the wanton dissipation of the public purse. And no, and the best VNT. And no, na say we are suffering. We are hinting us about the car. You are castle dana. The one who has but dear quedia, may say and yakura. Minima de aya him for. Minima de another drug cook for the him for the as of before. I ain't here. Craftily, no, I'm saying they have been certain things have been pushed to them so much that now they can't talk.
But we are so I'm over kasa o mon kasa o de no kona so ka bia
the pem so kai na nya ne kwan so no. That is what I am saying. Say nya ne kwan so workers have been waiting and waiting. Omo strike. How many times having them gone on strike? Nti na me say media sanke no na the main topic I will recuse myself from commenting because I'm fed up with say china mo kwa wa no mo ko da mo esa metrase. What is this?
Jamal Baba in also.
Jerry Medas in Aquina Odiama. For my meeting in Chiacasiema, with you for any water for. I do not share. Me no I casam. A momo can name one. First of all, Jerry, I know you've interviewed a couple. BBO Casama MPP. Issue a buy on a kind of plane and I am gonna plane. They say you'll be a dream MPP for yes, the whole any BB.
Obasa or say it's being
even
perceived.
the president. He should perceive it. It's not business your personal opinion.
Okay.
Say who personal drink yeah, catch and say okay based on who personal feeling. Don't make it look as if say the MPP has not taken a decision on it. As some President Kraken wants him. Now the other issues. Any you say I am for new as for a crafty. Hey, Mark Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Crafty. You can say crafty. I hope say what you say. The more trimu night you want you say. Crafty.
But say crafty nyatem didi.
No, but catch no be so ye crafty ya. Undi natem. But it's like ena working look yeah only abina ko bibi and it's like so or deliberately or put bibi out to mislead the audience be based on we had your conversation yeah can you say you can say me say abine no say me ne wo yat na say na wo ka say me based on the issue now because me crafty ya it means me the craftiness no me no can am also waji to now also be crafting outside even if you are going to go on that tangent but you see and you're fine you might have your opinion over everything but obisu won your opinion not then adrian mumma efa need any obu manipa. Moreover, when the person is of a high rank, politics and akwenya ana emaya akwenya say yen didi inkofatem ana yen disrespect or derogate people. It's not nice. We should do it nicely. Yenfa your friend is saying akomapa yenfa nyamisro yenfa nidi ni obu enye de no man need me yetumpo. Then you ask yourself, hey, Ghana pani ana nena kufuado abayi and ye can same way afa biners wana. I didn't see an America, sir. Mark Jerry, you read, you follow, because we do mano, Emma wa kwenya, Emma follow ni MOP. No say, but I ain't kasano, you had all try so better than and you're gonna go, we are seeing now. But before I spoke, now me kind the Guardian news or UK. And the publication almost the UK economy shrinks as cost of living crisis bites. There's a UK economy, a jury. We are assets na a cost.
Assets no more day.
Assets as simple as that. US, the current inflation they are going through is a 40-year record. And we are seeing man saying na. I was also reading from the World Bank, and this is what the World Bank said. The World Bank said, the World Bank warns of a recession risk due to Ukraine war in America. The kukudam for or munim de or munim we are seeing man saying sikenina or more mosheso. Say we are still no air recession. Aden Ghana your masana. And we are so no ye maya ewo we are seeing more Ghana ye nimubi. Come back to Africa. Over Africa, compare the current situation of Ghana to other African countries, irrespective of what we are going through. You make sure say, Niema esefata ni yeye, akwani yeyi, school ni yesi, hospital no yesi, amanfu aketria yetria. Though we are not in normal times. Pana hini bisa no neba no enye fears just no. friend na catch and say free SHS nti aduane a serve your no so ya te so in the 2 days 2 times and on didi omun didi 3 times. But you see omampenyi dada na eka so si Ghana for nia nkae. You might agree with him, you might not agree with him. But me bisa me ho say na nsema ye kan na enye Ghana na ye wo because who bun kompoko wechi ye bun kompo ye mbisa Mark Jerry before COVID ebeba no man hifa na eko. We should be fair and truthful to ourselves. Yen di nukre ema ho yen di nukre nche amansan ya yen ho yen bisa yen ho na oman no na hifa na eko. We were all proud of where this country was. Because ansana na ekufu ado aban no beba no. Na kani aboye te sese na Johnson abo akoko. Ni e de oman na kosi awawa. Na edwumayefo ye ntimi inform. Na den yetimi ye. Bibia na enkoso ye na chok kra. Yetimi hwe school fo enim ni e de yensa aboye bo akache omo se chok no ye mamo ene ye momo chena. Ende me figure na akwan ye yi no books mo utumi hu akwan se ye yi no fefefe e wo book mu ye fe book no green book ukodu for mu ana akwan ni ni o wo kasa ne ye kasa o utu kwan no na order. That was what we came to meet o ye ba ye den ye hihye ne ma yi e make sure say nurses are yen for mo fit 2012 o mawie school aban ne dey o man ne kosi a wa na ye ntimi inform no ye start for mo mbana hen bedi hu adanse teacher and nurses training allowance a ye twa ye restore no and yesa increase here. Aside from that, me wo fa se ye nuana mo oba enya kwanya se ye nye yi mu ye nka se wo by party biometric card wo na fa oba enko SS ye be make sure say pango na o mani tu na manfo enya so mfaso wo no ye be make sure say fie bia na ebusua bia wo man ni mu ebenya so mfaso enene den enene the free SHS are implemented. Mark Jerry obusia mu no obi niwa onya so mfaso. Mark Jerry me bisa.
Oh yes, ebinya so mfaso.
Say a chairman aso so. Bana hene wo he ni ba bisa no se ne ba no hefa na okosku. And you know, even in these trying times, in this crisis, make sure say bibia because we.
I don't say the fact is now
we are in extraordinary times.
Russia and Ukraine talk and the COVID-19 there, you can want some. Aben indicators they look very positive in 2017. But 2018,
2019, even during COVID in 2020, even during COVID, we were told by the World Bank and the IMF the countries will grow negative. But
that is correct.
But
that is correct.
Ghana was able to grow positive. It's an issue. But you see, I say why oyare ne your friend is saying what ye the work hospital ye the drip at also near you when you want de kakra ni ye use brefie untimi nka se ye use brefie ni nti nduro na he de ama ono because yare no still age na umu nduro no na eche se emma yare no eko. And that is what we are currently facing. Ye no min nduro no then ebe ya ye bi da no ye betimi ahyehye ne ma na we come back on track. And then you ask yourself, say, oh, near ma say. Jerry, young fan say ye see dime you dime back or your wana usi dino na obi enim say announcement ni I or dynamo endorse iron rods endorse and a dine jugu ye obi fu control tafo be si dine o si dine kama and Tom in Frema mo fresh Tom saying
well suframa
edin e ba ye ne ma dine jugu ye dime enu na se ejiregu ana meboa dime enu na se ejiregu
but a normal chance
o de mark remember dime enu na wait
2019
dime enu na ejiregu enye sa
economic growth na sha se ko
dime enu na ejiregu enye sa
that is correct yeah.
But yen bi say ho say then ema dine ejiregu ye you can't compare me sa dime enu na ejiregu no na making it look say oh sending ejiregu into contractors na anya de ba ko eyato wiencham bi ena ma sa dine ejiregu ye ba ko so eye nipa na wan hye ne ma ni ye cement na ya mfa nhye mu ye ena ma dine ejiregu ye so nini na anya pe the current situation we are facing a situation na we are seeing na face Jerry me omanya currently ekoso ye omun face the current impact. It might be in different level, maybe way impact on so 10 way jimu 5 way jimu 2 by omuni na face that heat no we are seeing a coy no more face. And I always tell people I have gotten the opportunity to travel even within Africa, and I can tell you can't compare what Ghana Nigeria, there are workers which are being owed even as at last 2 years. Currently, there are teachers who are being owned. And then say, you've sat on this platform, you've done propaganda in a countless into ye can some na mama penny because you know say bet you I don't blame you.
All right.
You see, put Nigeria aside. Even for a shorty Kenya, a shorty Nigeria, a shorty different countries. Ghana out is a shorty. You see, what we are saying, say, ya yebido, ya yebida, ya yeno, na yeni na yeneje. Say, amani hu aba, ye hu say, ya yebida ninti, eche say, ye numunsuo. Near train near the rare esha by nimu na by ni betimi aye banahene what banahene but I once near my NDC for nekano I saw ba waware the edikan ne first aware no ni kunu no embo akonhoma on malis kasa on fan twa nkwala ni school fees or ba anajo so a near my esefata so obeye no anajo no onye oba no be kasa sawa no abo oba no na oba na eja ware no na oba na sa akoko ware be ma foforo ta be ma no tebe obo akohoma kama nkole school fees otwia oye bibia oba no so ohwe ne yie okrokro no o ma ne ye te se aize ohima bi no anajo enkomo so odi ne yie nanso na se nipa no de dwuma mu ato wienkyem bi esi ta ato wienkyem na asai na dwuma mu no waba be ka kire me yere ne se oh mere unim se na me ye bibia ma o na me ye de yese fata nanso nansen ato wienkyem bi esi nti echese minu ni na ye de belt ebo yeyem na akonhoma na amebo no mete so kakra but who say enya ade ebet na hoda but as time goes on no me bojumaden se ne be ya ye besa ede ye ntuma peifra then first wife na ba first husband no obadi jan abano akache se me kache o se ukunu na wakọ ware no foforo no ontimi enhwew enye no na sisi a na kohoma no wate so
okay
nanso de okasa no no ontimi mbo akohoma o so example mama no the first husband no NDC
all right
and the second husband ni MPP enne NDC ka omo refi se yede akonya no mamo no na kania mpo aboye te se na jonso abo akoko.
That's it. Higher needs 100.9. Jamal, member of the NPP National Communication Team, and I will turn in Canon. Also for Adrian Jennifer 0503721744. 0503721744. Now on the National Cathedral issue, no come on, related. Study Otun Fuaka, the normal minding. A unipe being so Adrian say added to the abandon so prioritize a National Cathedral, the building, no. Finance Minister Ababe Chirumu say cathedral no ebetua na hoka enu nti ba bia eso oman ye pay resources na ye di si cathedral na say ye pay ta resources na ye di si nti e beje mo thoughts e wo ho ba me fa we ya we say the Messiah in economics Dr. Baumia and President Anado one ye showmen on duty one more Ghana is working again Ishaba Nelka and Odiaba. And when if it as a Ghanaians, COVID-19 is still pending in the country, so we should be very careful to wear our nose masks. Okay, that's it. Adolf Hitler, Medina. Osenanado, there are some wolves with sheepskins in your appointees who are seeking your downfall, so do reshuffle. The reshuffle, and you'll be as a president in you. Mukala Jonas the free carry. Also, so far, so very good for the MPP's internal elections. Let's at least let's all continue to be on the right path so that we the party wouldn't wash its dirty clothes outside for the NDC's babies with the sharp teeth to grab them. William Mukaila Jonas. Rainbow Africa so said the good policies and interventions of Nanado's government will help MPP break the 8 come 2024. Way Africa so a rainbow. Way so see, I think the way our inflation is galloping, we are likely to record 100% by December because research indicates that Ghana's true inflation is hovering around 45%. Abladi Kuma Zongo. Where say as it's possible to bring the economy back to life, it's good to support our leaders to make things better for us. Royal Gabi Efiakuma. Where say McJerry tell JB if he wins the race, the issue of imposing candidates on the various constituencies must be a thing of the past. Now we didn't way. All right. Where say $40,000 affordable housing per a room. Hey, Amagana. Shall we break as well? Where's the salam alaikum, Jerry? President Kufuado. The way free, on an free Ghana, so your home betray. Isa Wamzongo. Where's the kudos to the president of Ghana, the sector ministries? That is the agriculture, Dr. Friyakoto, environment, and the entire organizers concerning the Green Ghana project. In fact, it's a wonderful initiative. That's it. Mama Gio said Nana Baumia's government has delivered their promises to Ghanaians. despite the COVID-19 and Ukraine-Russia war. Mamaji now no so ne di aba. We see John Boadu Nanabi Salah Mustafa and KJ Mfua. Omo the best choices executives as some to Abama na beledi free no ba. We say good morning, Mark Jerry, Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee, led by Honorable Kwame Enyumedu being the UK's Parliament this morning on anti-gay bill. Our laws and values is against LGBTQ+. And that is all. Fighter, Taufik, thank you. Master Red, Eddie Free, to Kasua. Also, a political gimmick for a reasonable Ghanaian to compare unprecedented achievements of visionary MPP to the incompetent NDC. Master Red, Enna Ode Abe. Amisha said this time from Daniel, Finance Minister explanation of the Abano. Efa the construction of the cathedral. Critics. I'm saying so I'm satisfied with it, Anna. And then Tasumo. I don't hear him for.
The likes of Kanoforiata and Co. Across them, Ghanaians have not promised to build any cathedral. It is his uncle's promise, not us. And you see, it's becoming a nuisance. Say, who was small die? And now say, what make you promise between yourself and your God? And you cannot fulfill it. Now you want to hang it on the neck of the ordinary person who is suffering. Right? Because of Nyamesem ne asorinti no. Akoma Ghanaian population no dream say, if you criticize this cathedral, and some of us will go. In the sense, say, cathedral ni yananado danko kufuadu one ono na pamo ne Nyankopom koye enye Ghana and enye MPP.
And I said, oh, no see us say in the personal we are.
What did he tell us?
Your mind there.
What did he tell us? Did he promise say NPP when a power NPP government will build a cathedral for Ghana? Was that the promise?
One kind of baby, but my say Bosch.
It was based on that we argued, say, it was a non-starter. Secondly, one can and one too. Obesan country say, none of the taxpayers' monies will be used in building the cathedral. The first taxpayers' money he used was pulling down the taxpayers' buildings and using same to go and either rent or build new buildings for the people that he destroyed their buildings. He did not take that money from his own pocket to go and relocate those people. It is still the taxpayers' fault. So those were the first lies the president told us. This cathedral is not a faith-based one. And so say you're trying to against it is the person in under consideration. So for that to see any day, it will pay for itself. Dr. He was part of the trustee board some time back, or when it started. He had been told that the church would take over in building the cathedral. After they realized that they were not finding money from anywhere, as promised or whatever it is now, the church will take over in the building of the cathedral. Now he doesn't understand why, and he's asking us to whether the government has taken over the cathedral building, because he has heard, say, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa has put it out there, say 200 million Ghana cedis has been spent.
Yeah.
So he wants the board of trustees, current one, to account for it. When I said the craftiness of this government in robbing Ahemfone Asofofo into something that they cannot speak, you don't understand me. These group people who are the board of trustees, Akukudam Pao, Akukudam. I don't have any problem with them being board of trustees for this particular project. And no Ghanaian is against the building of cathedral. No Ghanaian. We are saying the principle and the motive behind it. And the location, that is what we spoke about. And we are saying that it is your own problem. You promise. So go and build it yourself. As simple as that. Now, you went out there to solicit for funds. The funds never came. You have not told Ghanaians that when you went, a BIA 20 cities in Ghana, Sika, you so and so account. Don't also forget that the 200 million so-called that has been sent or that has been expended on that project was not approved by Parliament, which is stealing.
stealing, pure stealing from the taxpayer. Right? Why would you clandestinely go behind the people of this country? Not the state coffers. You start digging into it without the knowledge of the same parliament and convention. No more approval or disapproval.
Because one approval budget. It's almost a part of the one more consolidated budget.
Which part of the budget?
Which
part of the budget?
The presidency.
It means that the parliamentarians, which part of the budget didn't they scrutinize? Which part of the budget didn't they debate after a year? So, Mark, it is your responsibility as journalists and media people to help in this particular fight against the wanted dissipation of the public purse. We are not against the cathedral. What did it to me? A hand tiny tintin at the Akosi baby or person this, But I'm saying, sir, the any be who win another than cook for a person or money to cost not the orchestra. I don't believe, sir, it is just a cathedral. This thing we see may be something else. Otherwise.
And what do you mean? Something else.
Okay? Obi person or yebi, and you know that the cathedral he will not finish. He would not finish. To have his first for a memorial burial, he will not finish, right? And so yeah, I doubt say any political party. Well, maybe I suffer from better also, but for anybody to go and undertake a project that does not belong to the state, they are now hoodwinking us into belief. You can't force your plans into God's plans.
Now they are say we state land so. Why
did you say so? Did anybody approve? Did anybody approve? I'm saying said presidential villa and car. What can one say $50 million? The previous administration. A lot of projects. I will memo. I bet you several lives. I bet you a boy man for one hand. And is the cathedral the priority of this nation? The cathedral is his own promise, and he should swallow it with his family. They should go and look for the money and build it. And another most important and dangerous thing. It is alleged, as we fight Trumu, who is the architect, the architect of the cathedral. I stand to be corrected. But it is alleged that I'm saying that it is alleged. It is alleged. So we will not allow Adia Yanku Ponchi. Na Obia Adia Yanku Ponchi Wadia. Would you Obia? Or yes, you think that there's a blessing in it? And the lies that has been the foundation of this particular cathedral, there will never be
any... say alleged into men fine and
into men body in crumple. But I'm saying, say, those who are leading it, they should be very, very careful. As of for no, a more drain say baby or more yankopo ye bu or more eduno. Or more true or more fisa project we want yankopo be punish.
Okay, but I said
yankopo and your motion because the project was not for them. It is the president's own initiative. And I said that part morning yankopo. So me, I don't subscribe to anybody thinking say cathedral should be the
meaning this explanation by the finance minister and
bogus.
Jamal. Other than cathedral and say me number one, Moma Ghana 40 as he said we are not using the taxpayers' money. Number two, finance minister or presenting the budget, Rebecca said there will be a seed money. Which seed money the amount of the quantum of the seed money. Afi you got better say payments akoso payment from the consolidated fund. Our president directive finance minister and also directive same to the controller. A fine the Sikano, you cover free year. Answers my dear yet to say a presidency. Now, which government machinery, which is presidential and our presidency honor. Or my time I say, Bibia, what they call it, Timudi, and also Yen and some idea. Yes, sir.
Minua Penny Casembia and
sir.
We refer to the president as
okay.
Because unfortunate. Or not as he make us one, he wouldn't be happy.
Okay.
Isn't it? Because I mean, didn't do that.
All right.
In my first, your friend is saying, delivery, no, make us say, your politics, young funny, young football, young funny misu, and funny. So, Obi will probably utie, Oceania baby free. You are using such words. It's unfortunate. And Sabi, in swap. So we should desist from using such words, especially so we need to cry. This is a be a baby amanafe. But now he know he menu no. No, so you could do what you together. Ko any more pity. Yet platforms or be physical contact. We go and set somewhere we. So what should say you better na platforms where you be there who atemana be use words be and same fata.
Yeah.
What then it's for about the politics we do. We are near say the politics of Africa is not developing. It's because of the attitude certain people put up. We make it look as if say no, but you made an unfortunate statement. You made an unfortunate statement. You made an unfortunate statement. But you refer to the president and leader. Penny. You see, why would you do that?
Hold on. We are doing politics.
Okay, how you need
politics?
Politics is
the deal with the issues.
Attention of that arrogant, no kind, no.
And the car was arrogance. You see, you are not happy. Marjorie, that is how it is. I'm not attacking you. I'm referring to the unfortunate.
I still stand by my choice of words. Say a hand time, anything, yes, I know.
It's because we are penya it's a wenum sem nsema wo kano we are penya it's a nsema wo kano and reflect it Marjorie, you see we need to look at it from a different perspective. The benefits of it, you see, obi adrian ba you see a sorry dying. But you and I know, the cathedral is not just like a sorry dying. And I'm a boy. The cathedral has other benefits via Edeba, such as the amount for a before Mujuma. And even tourism. We are not looking at that. Look, the Notre Dame Cathedral, in a year, 1 million visitors in a cohort. They don't have a Bible sanctuary and a Bible museum. Have you heard of Notre Dame Cathedral or Bible museum?
I haven't checked though.
They don't have a Bible museum. They don't have a special garden. Looking at attracting people to come around. You see, yes, I'm not going to say a lot of views are being shallow around this whole discussion. It might be an insult to people, but I believe it's just a you might want to do your whole politics, and you due to the politics will be to me the omampiniatem edi asofofo. But are we truly looking at it in details? Yes, shemu ye. The idea way I hear no 5, 10, 20, 30 years to come in Fasuo Bena at the Bebro mine. It's just like when we started FSHS. They were singing because of politics. School fees na but I'm telling you, 30, 40 years to come when Nana Akufo-Addo is no more, when some of his ministers are no more, that is where we will start to know the benefits of that investment we've made. The history of cathedral. I was reading something. In UK alone, almost 49 cathedrals. UK. In a year, Omunya, £235 million from the visit people made to that cathedral, the St. Paul's, the whatever more, 235 million pounds revenue. Then you ask yourself, are we, your friend is saying, are we keen on inviting people into this country? Are we keen on making sure, say, investment with Miaba? Who carried the year of return? Marjorie, who carried the year of return? When the president started visiting these South American countries, then Yanka, any islands, no, then no Mwanka. It's just like what they are saying about the cathedral. And the president compared them.
But the point is, you see cathedral. I said the finance minister can identify so dear brain. And no bit to make tree across the hoka. But Sika, you this another name to say you because this time, or many Sika, ye at the coho. It's a didn't you baby.
Cathedral no, and ya buying a cathedral. Me say Sisudia, and ya buying a cathedral.
I was saying ya buying this.
Kobo. Mr. At the beginning of the cathedral, then I buy here be.
I buy say for pressure and to national press so.
And then na
it's a contribution. Some are more your colanche, your mobile money, short short coat. Be a bit me the tree.
And I buy this obey then.
I buy this over my seed money. It's a seed money the same year,
I buy this obey then.
Seed money, finance minister can on the budget statement.
From the beginning of the project, I buy making it clear. There, the widow's mites. Yes, o kakra on mine no. Ebeti media bano. Ye de beba amana boa project no. But project nansansa no. Ye. Amount for simpoa. Ye beka boom.
But finance minister na can contradict or contradict.
Simpoa. Ye beka boom. And I simpoa yes almost set it up. Already I saw for a cuckoo dam for buyer and almost set it up a board of trustees. My only issue with the board of trustees is say, yeah, Ghana no looking at the relationship, the religious cohesion they should have added a Muslim. That is my belief, my personal opinion. Because I have contributed. My leader, the national chief imam, has boldly and happily contributed. Because we are building a nation. We are not building pettiness. Yes, the impact. Na semi ekraboni krana bebia. Minyanamo mini omo ye bibia wo mayimu. Ebenya baby kra ye mfa ne se baby omo so besom. Enyamede. Ebemede. Because in one way or the other, ye bibi ma man no more bompire ni yesu ye bompire. Nyame betie yen. That is why in this country, Uchimiko baby, even in New Town, Friday, Musa na kremofo ni jina baby a Christopher no ni abompire na ye fine. Akojina sorry ni ye mata to ni abompire. The issue about the cathedral is because people are failing. Among for omu failing so omu be share the cathedral into details. We know the impacts tourism brings to this country. Year of return. From the pure water seller to the hotelier, everybody was benefiting. Because amount for bekronumo, omoba, omobetonsu, ombeto aduane, ombefroka, ombeye bibia ye bia, edisika ebo mainimo. Omuwi ana omakoda hotel and apartment. In order for us to reap the millions, other nations are reaping from tourism. We also need to strategize and put up certain historic structures. Ebeboa are attracting tourists. Indra, is it within a week? Last week, they could be the Ghana National Museum. Pictures, no?
Yeah.
Museum Matiti upon sign. It tells you said the government, are trained on how to take advantage of all sectors, how to improve all sectors, and ensure the revenue will come into. And then, who rent a car na tourists eba no rent a car na, and you first one way. Obusi ye ni na otifi no, ana ona na o ekra no. And you no ya ejuma no wenya o. But the cano ebi beba obotom na trigger down to them. That is how it is. So I know a lot of people will make a lot of noises based on one understanding to the issue. But Cathedral Nyaminti Miadaro Menti Ebebaso.
Okay.
The contribution of every individual simpua na yede beba. Abai no so de ne de beba. O mampenyi de ne personal ketria also on eno so de akọ. It will be brought together. And what needs to be done will be done. And Ghana, people will be trooping into this country and looking at what we have. I also believe, say, at a point in time, we should even set up a gold museum. Yes, setting up a gold museum. People who have not seen gold, who have heard of the Gold Coast, would also troop back home. No more about omudi omeni ababeshe. No more ba no omudi omeni ebabeshe no. Na yesika eno omode eba mine mo.
Okay, medan say Jamal. I mean call ye banana. Banana.
I think say
Sorry.
We na America no. Cathedrals na America in England.
Yeah.
I employ close to 2,000 people. 1,800.
What may ye Juma?
And a year Juma ho. Omo ketria omo bibia.
England as a country they see and as churches in it. Because I know say all kind of history of cathedrals in England there. Not Catholics, and no Muslims until the British are buying a babaji cathedrals and no one by the Church of England no money there. They are buying I'm funny sikanya then and kwanko shim. Do now I'm gonna benefit. Then na kufuado. Ako share bo no share bo so obesi cathedral 100,000 penny way. Wa bra oba ban mo na busuafo sika o manya so mo mo kan bo mu a o mo mienu on the finance minister. O mo resources nko abetima sika cathedral na mo man. Sika o manya free o man mu na kufuado the finance minister. They can build a cathedral for the country. Na say ya hu niema gabi ochide akoko ye ochebi. In memory of his mother, late mother. There was see stadium, was see sports complex, was see one money idea, ache, chebi mine. That's can me see cathedral in my. Yes, I just see on hotels money idea, and ya grow. Unu wako shebo. So I buy Uncle Pom Bois Mary ni power. You also bear day, a pay yashen and no. I mean, you are panica, utie Reverend Opuni from Power. I say I buy fair or mono. Or catch it on say we a private project. Catch no and a bad day, ebe funded. Through the chieftaincy minister, it's a nay office, no. The Adiana son, it was a board of trustees, and the better about it say na ye day, ye corner. A year, Duncan Williams. Or Cassa say, I then Ghana for ye the day about the cathedral because a private project, private initiative, and ya buying sika.
Yeah.
It is a ne abaya kan would ye sika day. Yeah, I was so betray mu. Finance minister arrogantly sit on TV. A catcher say, I want the budget. Which page of the budget? And no state say cathedral, yeah, funded government is funding the cathedral. Lucky a finance minister we why you say Ninuaye president. Na financial regulation be work chrome her old busuno. Catching bian obeyano. But then his brother will not be there to defend him. I'm telling you.
Ma yentie 2020 budget no. Ede no kan ma me yentie.
Mr. Speaker, the interdenominational national cathedral that will be located in the heart of the capital stands to help unify the Christian community as a place of worship, and promote the national conversation on the role of faith in building Ghana. With the participation of various churches and administration of the cathedral, collective ownership of the project by the churches is envisioned. The Board of Trustees and the Secretariat have been established, and preparatory work for the construction of the cathedral have begun. Procurement processes to select a contractor are expected to conclude by the end of the year, and construction is expected to begin in March 2020.
Okay. But no cry, I think I'm saying I have to get the 19. Maybe I will pronounce it the seed man. Okay, but I know it was a
Mark.
Yeah.
So share budget 2020, 2021, 2022. Normally appendix one normal year day.
Yeah.
But be anywhere or provided yes
you are right.
Cathedral one. Then or case one budget. Baby now all kind of the no the keken all kind. Baby a meeting one baby our list figures na your best spending. Anyhow. Na wako yi sika eno nso continue see sa na ma we nyina na fe na beto abonti o wa spend sika ne 2020 dada ni 2021 release say yen yi sika 142 million ayem fanye seed money na me nu kan judges dan ya yes am less than 2 years e buni nyina agu and everybody was quiet judges ya kromo omutimi kasa aban bi loot I create loot and share and what them na ban say me ibu ogu asi cathedral you can't talk eno na ababe ye o krum ha no ne ade so that say sika bia ban sika o person spending in this colossal sum it was a call parliament for approval one fan call parliament for approval what some be TV so di atem time people don't read na budget nim and the Jerry the oman ya ye priority any cathedral. Idi kan school feeding caterers yentuo moka national service youth wo moko AGYEMAN yentuo moka napcode kra de bobo na yenya sika 200 million cedi cathedral eno kra wo foundation stage o beginning trustees me say they are going to spend $100 million on them actually a move ko $200 million after the asambe ka say $350 million. Na so man ye wo $350 million ya cathedral na sese ye disi. Ubaye wo yonkwa si airport terminal 3 ene etua ne ho ka awie. Port expansion. Ikusu tua ne ho ka. Dubai no me ade nam so easy traffic no me ade nyina economic activities. Wo si cathedral. No na wo de ye wo priority of priorities. Iti ye kan na me nu ye ka arrogantly. So me de me sabe ball man sikam na me de aye dey. Me de asi. So provide a text say oman for contribute. Me nua jama so contribute. Nti aban mebu akonta nkyere say ahin na manya na ahin na me de akose cathedral nim. Eti da bia seed money, additional seed money, architect money. Na ye tua enti akonta ben na ban ebe den ebebu akere. And the COVID spending ye from some member parliament mebu akonta no ma block it. They won't allow. Esan say oman den o disika bebre ya ye election. It is a cathedral no so be conduit for money laundering. I was here here because architect ya selected no. Na onye hwe. Foundation stage yes here 232 million cedis. And if na TB
also onye hwe sesen.
Oh, interview one contractor. And no here drawing. Na nka minim say project there and ka ye no in stages. Etu ya na wa issue certificate. Na ye den etua kakra na ye de amount. Etua kakra ne. We dey ya maso boom $6 million equivalent to 32 million cedis. Yes, man. And na make say, bia this architect or your conduit for what? Money laundering in this government. Because Mark, aban buy no. All projects are not architects we are started at AGYEMAN, this particular architect. About 90% of our national edifices, AGYEMAN David Ajay, including Marine Drive, a sika ye tuama a branch senka. Ono kura eka say the contribution to the cathedral is obe drama ye free kura nka ye san say enfaso wonya free oman hu no oye Ghanaian enfaso wonya free of government project enya de ketwa na ya san tam 6 million hwe this agenda 111 hospital oye ba akwa or produce 101 kunu sika ye tuama no etinga cathedral kura de nka also me contribution to the state me so me ye drawing ya dey that me personal contribution $6 million at the amount. Tell the Ghana your Oscar. It is a now two workers say we should be measured there. You was see it here. Because the mine Oscar. All right, to me, yes, I am my radio. You Oscar.
Hi, indeed, 100.9. Mammy, for course, now more final quick comments and I'm enjoying it. 0302243540 0302257902. About your numbers in the tuning in a year, you might be better one. And then some Yabrobro. So, quick one, no band, or body to me about your match.
It was now on to say, Mike.
Amado Moko, you too, Bema.
You hear Dr. Newman at my community to market. Mentia incoming mine. Abankwai Boa, and I feel so JB, John Board, and just say, Alabo, Alakoducha Man. Collins Yama, so for National Treasure, Michelle. Na Mama Key. Venya, wouldn't be National Cathedral, NPP for being called money by this for best support that. At the last, no good for Mona, they enjoy women. Jubilee House, a example. Obviously, the Bayan could die. By now, former president, Mama Jimmy Sakotemu, it is alleged. They say Castle, man, you be fine. I don't like to. You want at Jubilee House, and the same thing. I don't also can say, yet I have to move that because of money scan, I yes, 10 o'clock, or by whom if I saw my yay. Oh, we say, I didn't want my a bow, mano, a pretty baby Biana, only a 1 person, no Mubu. Almost did they say, then no one day back, or money so I didn't one day. Almost any matter. The BRB, they don't want the banner, so much on almost the most of Savoyane. You just say, a more former, you or pussy, die, man, my mail, who share our youth at our car, Pustimano.
Okay.
What I say?
Let us say, Mammy for next one here, go back to match.
My Jerry.
Yes, man, you too, Emma.
I already have a neighbor to me. And Mamma, don't tell me, I can catch the word. What do you call UK? Tell it for UK. Send a parliament power, send maintain, me never and a B. Senator Collins,
was it John Gordon that do call UK?
Then run the meeting anywhere. One TV Salama, Bob was so be at demo. No one can. No,
oh, okay.
Number Samado. Let me come in, Mark. Oh, this is a collection of the moon. We are someone that was in a good and you have got a entry. Daddy, what is the interest? Let's say, I mean, the for this summer. Couple of minutes and what a person, I must say, one can go follow, no coffee, no be behind your come up. Now, two for safety, the one idea, the quiet come up, said in an acano. Mummy and Yamfa, that you have been far by one step. Yamfa, Pabonia, come up. Enter administration. When you can say, collection of 10 minutes or Switzerlandia, all you to Mama Penas one or Saba, let me see the human or Sabation Mukina, employing for the enemy. Employing for the enemy. Let's like a mind. I wish someone able to tell me that who could hear Lydia.
That's your next one, Embra. Marche.
Yame, Asumage, and Tamo, Adapawe,
Papa.
Ejmora.
Yes, sir.
Mamma Frank Yamfama, John Bordeaux, Big Team, Shaman apart, Angel Fua, Nanabi. Jamaica, they say, a Juma at the Ghana on my way show. I hear certain president heading it down soon. So, all by big Adama, and we are separating never to Maba Abaka and the Papa. President, and she's at war. The best, the PA British piano. And we hear yeah, yet to any mind. I yet put a man and could ye and Mayano. Yes, I know about whom maybe a extra fair by ye at the more manama and chilpa or more bano. Almost so baba, almost a no more bahana or more. And then, as so, there ye by ye Adama or Mayano. The best more months, yes, or me now for Margaret and Bra. Then for you for me be you know.
Okay, let us say. Young fa, that's what I'm about to match. It's you, yeah, Bema.
Ayo, me did the catch around family from your boss. I mean, young couple, Jamie Chen, Papa, Joshua, me to come back, champion of the Reza. Mark Tete. Oh. Me go pram. Be chatting and no Benjamin and Papa, but I mean, Chow Man Penny, a new young for John. Summer, Ponja this year, Yamin and Papa. Minia, I won't. Young quality won't. Yankasa Kawana Yampen Fuono or more dear bro. I didn't tell me cancer. Maybe we MPP caller. No, we MPP communicate nothing. Maybe we bow school or yet DND. Would see a lot of fair, Petrona, or yet to any video. Nastibium previous, and that's a animal now for Sonate. That was the country tree, the way go see cathedral. No one but trans studio, no different here. Some will say, I didn't kill a Mikasa. You will suppose, Minia, we are Johnny. It's a catcher in it, walk a chiaba, and one more, can only a demon Frana. This are 4 more day, and yes, you 4, and we are your Akatiana, sending your man at that you not the most for time man, some of money to car, and then no pay, they taken you for your dad. What is the TBR cathedral, Bessie? That one, you know, man who. The same as a cathedral, no game fast, depend on the bread, Ghana for someone near a sofa, Muko, a sorrow mana. You have a for the Yamino, somebody to call it, or best will be here, you know what, Kume, no, I say it. A mamma fool,
That's my last one. Archie.
Papa. You have a trouble, man. I'm not gonna. I didn't form a castle. That's a cathedral. Oh, the $20 million is from office. I have to say nothing for so. I'm gonna. You are going to say, let's make a say, a virus is a new VNC, a real one, buy or buy your answer. Over penny, 4 times, for our houses. That is the former so far, command, observation with Asiaka in the a vine of your edition for a former Icatian day. Come to everything as one of our, none of us on the Omunia dollar. It was also on the na yo masika na abandi o ma santo aso e no me town waka je edisi ko everything for edu media na na ku pato e mai mono o mo to aso mi ne o ka say education e ko education ni mo town no ss ka no na mo de pa hefa edisi ka so no de e na do atwa man kwa ni ko school e de se pa ni ko school no e ga ni ko mu di na se ne ho aye de ka ka se ho aye de e na we company. That's what one of feeding for no. Only if you're going to see.
That's same. I mean, fancy your time in that song. It is just a few seconds. And now, quick one, Uncle. Your time in that song.
It was AGYEMAN submission. I want to know, sir, how much would the National Mosque bring in terms of tourism? Yeah, or mention a number of cathedrals in UK, isn't it? And I'm surprised they always refer to either UK or US. The number of cathedrals in Ghana is about 145. We have 4
churches in this.
Yes, you see that dear pano. We your forts and castles are who were the whole Africa, only Ghana. And the forts and castles are who was slave for or move money or more mobedi so much time. Yembisa say how much has he raked into the public office in terms of tourism? Say now we are hoodwinking ourselves into thinking say cathedral way at the sky ever Ghana. I don't get it.
But I say Jamal. Quick one here go.
Obisa question was saying. You go Menkai. You see, Obia wana jinche. Obia wadi opeso ye. Edi me pese mekache Ghana fuwe. Obi nko kebi enfanko she ni butum. Seed money. Ye ka say from the beginning of the project. Ye ka say ye de beshim. And one area shim. Yaka no asofo akukudam fo amene na yedi obo emo
na dia wo kan dia
asofo
finance minister some kan ye dia na
asofo akukudam fo
yedi seed money
mi wi anwaka asofo akukudam fo you all know say at the beginning we said say you be provide land and seed money. And kontompo.
Yes.
Let's move on. Let's move. And now, asofo akukudam for any na yenim say omo enye konfo omo nya dada for ewo board of trustees. They are raising money from every corner, both locally and internationally. Paya yebe faso esi cathedral ni ebesi. Na wo tifi mam e donate here anya ofe. Anya ofe ma.
Anya be pese.
Me da say. Me suma donate. Bana hene esu be donate.
Me. Okay.
And yet you see it's just like send our call about cocaine. It's just like the opposite of you near the politics ashim. It's answer MPP na AND.
Unfortunate news be or City TV. The secondary school Islamic secondary school more Abrepo Junction or Ashanti region. Almost say accident is see ni mu hododo. Intendemo ye chere kakra. Police for got 2 tear gas. I'm here rushing Korano emu 30 at the core hospital. This an unfortunate incident here. The BI can't Ghana police who has some under President Kufuado crowd control. Then you 2 number 2 agumwa. A tear gas near Femo Frank to SSS for a demonstration.
And
under everything is possible. How can policeman? Who crowd no koto edit to share so ma 2 be kum. Ye be to aba 2020. Edipa hin ye 2 kum. Na civilians dey kum. Enye yen police for ya. E dey any ayom. Yen such even investigation. The president hasn't even spoken about it. Ye go kan you say so a criminal, they deserve to die.
Okay,
but under Akufuado, the impunity, and a coso and so just here. And you know, Bibia by we, I didn't wash him. I just and yet, I was here condemn.
Okay, let us say, yeah, did you know SC? Na Olamaiko, but memoir wish it. Well, don't worry, memoir wish it. Sounds also who should be birthday. And why not wish it a birthday?
But the CEO of Buffer Stock, or a very hard-working young man, or Wakumapa, me wisheno Abdul Hanan Alubia, or a very good man. Yamishan Bibu. Odin and then any birthday. Yamishan Bibu, Yamin Tuni Quanemu, Yamin Money Yekese, or man on Yedi and Akumaso, Adini Namano.
Okay. But I say,
Justin Koduah, the incoming national.
Eric James will end the birthday.
I communication officer, also and ANA birthday.
Okay, and then I share the incoming national organizer. It was Glover for the NPP, and the incoming General Secretary, lawyer Justin Koduah.
I was having to make the NSC. Within the Jerry or say AGYEMAN. Special happy birthday soon call my Miriam Sasu. Miriam. Who celebrate your birthday. It will also remember happy birthday from the entire family, especially in Koko. Opinion say happy birthday. Miriam of Coco Board. Happy birthday. Yakopo Shroud. Abu Sami did you make the NSC? Yamia Domotna, Yebishia. But you the name producer. Margaret Abena Frima and then Ane Safo are in charge of the social media handles. Mr. Olamaiko Babajina, the executive producer, and Dr. Father Dixon, the general manager, Kennedy Santos, and Ebo Chidom, and Akosia Boaje, and Amy supervisor. Mido Bibia says a Wuti and our Sanche. I mean, Insuru Bibia.